So I'm just going to start out my YouTube stream, by the way, as well. We welcome you guys in here. And welcome in. What is good, everybody? Thanks so much for joining me. We are on YouTube as well on Final Yard Football. Tonight, calling play-by-play of this game alongside with Sportscaster on both of these platforms. Tonight, as I will be calling play-by-play of this one, Monday Night Football, going down with the undefeated 6-0 Patriots taking on the 1-4 New York Jets. Heading into this game. Welcome back, Zachariah. What is good? Thanks so much here for joining me on YouTube for this game, by the way. Thanks so much, guys, for being on both of these platforms tonight. So play-by-play of this one, the kickoff will take place in around less than 10 minutes or so as we get into action. The Patriots historically haven't fared too well on Monday Night Football. They have a 3-3 record since 2013 on Monday nights. The last loss was in 2017 at Hard Rock Stadium against the Miami Dolphins for the Patriots. Now, MetLife Stadium, they haven't fared so well that great either when they played at MetLife in the past for the Patriots. Here, I'm going to go over what has happened so far in the past for the Patriots while at MetLife, as they did struggle last year early on in the game, but they did get the victory against the Jets. 27-13 was the final in that one. And then the year before that, in 2017, they needed Austin Seferian-Jenkins to lose the football across the pylon to get the victory. 24-17 was the final in that game. Yep, there goes that kid right now, so he's out of the chat, but we'll welcome you guys in here to the channel on the Sports Dish on Sportscasters. We'll be calling the play-by-play of this game for you guys today. In a matter of moments, we'll be dropping this one down. Patriots against the Jets here with these two teams going at it in action. Back to the overall series, what I was talking about a moment ago. 66 wins by the Patriots, 54 losses, and a tie. So New England leading the series against the Jets all-time. Patriots in tonight's game are favored on the line by 10 points. Over-under set at 42.5. Yep. Looks like that kid's done from the chat. So yeah, that was classic. I've had a couple of those people on my basketball channel in the past. Few on the football channel, but not that many. But yep, get tossed in the first minute on the chat. That's something new right there. So Sam Darnold coming back from mono. He had his first game last week since week 1. Came in, looked pretty sharp against the Cowboys as they got the W 24-22 as they held the Cowboys, the #1 offense in the NFL through the first 6 weeks, scoreless. The first 6 weeks, they were only held to 9 points in that game through the first 3 quarters. So that was it, only 9 points through the first 3 quarters. As we will head into the stream like in 5 seconds or so. 5 minutes or so in this game between these two teams tonight. The Jets, though, what they've struggled, they did struggle against the Patriots the first time. They gave up 5 sacks back in week 3 against the Patriots. Patriots all over the Jets, by the way, in that game. 33-14 was the final, but a whole new ball game. In this one, the Jets have given up 25 sacks so far this season in the NFL. That's tied for second most behind the Tennessee Titans with the most sacks right now in the NFL. And also the Jets have struggled with their running game. With Le'Veon Bell running the football, he hasn't been effective. Hey, what's good? A6DA, welcome here to Sportscaster. Thanks so much, man, for joining me on the channel right now as we will have the play-by-play call in a couple of moments with kickoff here. Oh, Robbie Anderson thinking that he can beat Stephon Gilmore. That'll be interesting today to see how Robbie Anderson does. Maybe the last game might have got to his head or so. If he really thinks that he can beat Stephon Gilmore just because he had like a 92-yard touchdown reception beating the Cowboys in the last game. This game might be a little bit delayed on my end tonight. So if you're watching it from TV, my game might be like a minute behind for this stream, guys, because I am streaming off a computer tonight because I can't get this game. I can only stream it off online, so I actually don't have ESPN on cable, so I'm able to get it online here. So it might be like a little bit behind by like a minute or a minute and a half, but I'll still have the play-by-play calls for you guys tonight. Hey, welcome in. What is good? Pat's Roll Jam. Thanks so much for joining me on Sportscaster right now as we're going to be kicking this football off probably around 5 minutes from now. I'll be on the play-by-play call for all you guys here. We're on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster tonight on both of these platforms, calling the play-by-play of the Patriots versus Jets tonight as we welcome you guys in here to the channel. Vegas Vic's on YouTube saying he's got the Patriots winning this one 27-21. Yeah, I've got it in a lower scoring affair. I think the Pats will grind it out, but eventually they'll get the W in this one. 21-13, I've got the Patriots in this game to win this one. But I think it's going to be close. It's going to be reminiscent, I feel like, of a little bit of that Buffalo Bills game in Week 4. But I think the Patriots will still improve to 7-0 on the season. This is an entirely changed Jets team from what we saw, though, in Week 3. With a whole new quarterback now. Sam Darnold has the opportunity to put himself at the number 2 quarterback in the AFC East and surpass Josh Allen for the number 3 spot and put him up to number 2. He has that opportunity tonight. Just the main key for Sam Darnold, nothing stupid, no stupid turnovers in this game. If the Jets do want to compete against the Patriots, they're going to need ball security. They're going to need it a ton. And also, they will have to need to get the running back going. They're going to need to get Le'Veon Bell going and past 100 yards if they really want to compete tonight. Hey, what is good? Welcome in, Rob, once again, a sportscaster. I appreciate it, my man. Thanks so much here for joining me on the broadcast. We're on Sportscaster. We're on YouTube calling this play-by-play of this game. Vegas Vic's bold prediction. He's saying Demaryius Thomas will get a touchdown today for the Jets against his former team they spent the preseason on with the Patriots and then was released after Week 1. So, yeah, we'll see DT tonight in action for the opposite uniforms there, for the green and white instead of what could have been with the Patriots and what could have been for Tom Brady. Hasn't been so much of an arsenal this season ever since Antonio Brown was released from the team. They've struggled with their entire basically receiving core, tight ends definitely. Matt LaCosse and Ryan Izzo has been ruled out. Both of those players have been ruled out for this game. But welcome back, Ben Watson. I hope that Ben Watson can perform really well tonight. It will be a feel-good story for Ben Watson. If he can come back from the NFL, the 16-year vet, and have an impact on tonight's game here, blocking, catching the football too. I really hope that Ben Watson can have a positive impact in tonight's game, guys. So here we are, getting ready for kickoff here in a matter of moments. As we are on YouTube calling this game tonight, we're also on Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the stream on the play-by-play call. Patriots with their away jerseys, of course, the white jerseys with a blue lettering, and the Jets heading up for this one with their green jerseys, with a new for 2019 jerseys, the green and white lettering they've got for the New York Jets in this stream. But looking at the AFC East, Patriots rolling the top right now, 6-0, 3-0 in the division. Jets down right now at third place with a 1-4 record overall so far for the Jets, but improving with a W on Sunday against the Cowboys. So here we are getting ready for this game right now. I might be a little bit behind the stream because I'm streaming off a computer, guys. So might be like a minute or so behind, but we're getting ready for kickoff right now. James White is back there to return the kickoff. Usually it's Brandon Bolden. So here we are getting ready. Patriots will receive this kickoff as this ball gets booted off by the Jets. And it goes 2 yards deep to the end zone, and they're going to return it now. This is Bolden, who returns a pass of 15 to the 20. Tries to get down the right side of the numbers and tackled about the 21-yard line. AFC East can be really scary depending how well this Jets team does turn out this season. We have no clue how well this Jets team is with Sam Darnold back in the mix. We saw what Luke Falk could do, and it was not a winning quarterback with a third stringer, but now Sam Darnold is back. They could have a different change of the season. Their schedule gets so much easier, too. Yes, Rob pointing out on Sportscaster, Bills are a frustratingly good team. Yes, indeed. Micah Hyde sealing the deal yesterday for the Bills with onside kick return. Brady, first snap, hands it off up the middle to Michelle. Good carry by Sony. Gets about 5 or 6 yards. It's one of his better carries on the season right there. So Sony Michelle starts with a 5 or 6 yard carry. That is not what the Patriots want tonight. Is C.J. Mosley back in the game since Week 1. C.J. Mosley has missed the last 4 games with a groin injury, and he is back out there for the Jets in tonight's game. 14.5 left to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Patriots now. Patriots in the ace formation going in motion. Edelman has to go. Wide receiver sweep towards the left side. Edelman takes a big chunk there. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Picks up the first down. So you go from the playbook. Nice play call by Josh McDaniels right there. The wide receiver jet sweep towards the left. With Edelman in motion coming from the slot from the right. Takes it to the left side. Goes out of bounds. And they have it at the 36 in New England. So 2 running plays to start off this game for the Patriots. What I really like to see so far in this one, the Patriots trying to be efficient on the ground. Something that they've struggled with besides the second half against the Redskins. Other than that, they've struggled with it throughout the entirety of the season. Patriots now with a shotgun formation. Brady takes a snap, back to pass, passes left side. That pass complete to Edelman. Gain of around 7 on the catch. It's going to bring up a 2nd and short here. As Edelman got that one. So Brady perfect so far in this game. Perfect 1-for-1 passing. So 2nd down and short coming up for the Patriots. They're nearing that midfield marker in a little bit. Ball spot at the 44-yard line. The Patriots have the football. They take the snap. Brady, handoff. Up the shell, got the first down. So the Patriots, 3 rushing plays to start out this game tonight to 1 passing play. $12:45 left to go in the first quarter right now. Brady perfect on his passes. Brady takes the snap. Play action. Back to pass. Passes across the middle. Ooh, and that is incomplete. Should have been a catch by Ben Watson off his chest. I don't think he turned back to the football in time. That was a solid pass underneath by Brady. Ben Watson needs to do his job and catch it, but Ben, just dinged him right off the bottom part of the helmet. Ouch. So Ben Watson just misses that football right there with his 2nd stint with the Patriots. Now, he was released a few weeks ago, and then they finally found a roster spot for him, but not a good showing from the first target right there, the game that he missed. Should have had that catch. 2nd and 10 coming up. Brady 5 wide from the gun. 3 wide to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass here from the pocket. This is Brady. Passes left side. This one complete. That's Jacoby Myers. Glad to see him getting involved in the game. Gain about 2 or 3 in the reception. Brings up a 3rd and long, though. So Patriots with the ball spotted around midfield. Jacoby Myers, of course, the Cinderella story in the preseason. Going undrafted from North Carolina State, but made a splash in the preseason, and here he is, landing on the Patriots. Got his first reception of the game there with about 12 minutes left to go in the first. Brady here. From the gun, big 3rd and 7 coming up. Ball spot at midfield. Shotgun formation for Brady. Brady from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass all day. Pass over the middle, complete at the 40. First down, once again, Jacoby Myers moving the chains. His 2nd reception on back-to-back receptions in this game. Nice job by number 16, finding the separation, and there you have it. You have the hidden gem right all alone, right in the middle of the field, right at the sticks, where Brady throws through a complete window of 3 green jerseys, but between Mosley and 2 other players for the Jets, and got it for the first down. Ball now at the 40-yard line. Great job by the Patriots chunking out yardage here in their first drive of the game. 11:20 left to go in the first. So you have the tight end Tomlinson checking into the game. He was recently signed by the Patriots, and Ben Watson in there in this play as well. Brady in the ace formation takes the snap. Handoff. Right side counter. Nothing by Sony Michel on the carry. Back to didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost at 2 in the play. It's going to bring up now a 2nd and 12. So 2nd and 12 now coming up on the field here as we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, as I call play-by-play of football action tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the stream. 2nd and 12 now coming up. Brady 5 wide operating on the gun. Edelman lined up to the right side. Now moving back to the left and right side. Brady comes James White. Brady screens it over right side of Bolden. Bolden makes a move, tries to go past the 40, but gets tackled from behind right at the 40-yard line. Gain of 2. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. 10.5 here left to go in the first quarter as we are on YouTube right now calling play-by-play along with Sportscaster. Thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight. Patriots with the football, 3rd and 10 coming up now on the field. This is a big 3rd and 10 here for New England. 3rd and 10 coming up now. Shotgun formation here. Brady takes the snap, screens it over, left side to Edelman, past the 40, 35. Oh, slips a tackle past the first down marker, out of bounds right there. The 27-yard line, picks up a first down. Coming into this game, questionable once again for like 3 straight weeks in a row, but Edelman doing his job like he always does and screens it over on the screener past the 40 to the 35 to the 30 and picks up the first down for a gain of 13 on the reception. There you're going to have a lot of number 11 tonight out on the field, and he's done it so far in this game. Great drive, mixing the balance, rushing and passing. Great drive so far by the Patriots, 9.5 left to go in the first quarter. Brady from the ace formation, the backfield, Michelle. Brady takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to Michelle. Michelle, nothing there. The ball carrying's nothing. No holes at all coming in right there. For the tackle for the Jets is Kyle Phillips, the defensive end. So Kyle Phillips comes in, the defensive end, to make the tackle by the Jets here. Just holes. Oh, no holes at all on that one. Just going to try to get up the stream here once again, guys. Oh, man, I just lost it in the computer for 1 second. I'll be back here in just a moment, guys. We can get it up. It's the thing here. Just going to try to get up the stream here once again, guys. Oh, man, I just lost it in the computer for 1 second. I'll be back here in just a moment, guys. We can get it up. Let's try this. I think we can get it up with this one. I don't know why we're cycling through like that. It's completely blank here at the moment, guys. So we're going to get right back to action in the stream. I'll update you guys with what's going on. 7:32 left to go in the first quarter here. And the score is still scoreless right now. Brady 8 for 9 on this drive for 55 yards so far. Just waiting to get back to the play-by-play here in just a moment. I am streaming off from a laptop right now. So I might need to just refresh my tabs and get it up for you guys here in just a moment. I'm just going to X out this tab. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to put up this one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. But yeah, we have 6:58 now left to go in the first quarter in this game. Still scoreless between these two teams. So still scoreless right now between these two teams in action. I think I'm going to have to restart in just a moment. Hopefully the stream's going on still. I had to X out everything. Okay, here we are. So just going to upload that. This is what happens during Monday night games. It's tough to get some of these games right now, and the one that I got it on for some reason keeps on cycling through and it won't go. Okay, there we go. We got it now. Okay, we're back to this game. So Brandon Bolden on the carry on the last play, cut up, and he was undercut right towards the end zone. He was close though on that play. So Brandon Bolden was really close in the last play there. All right, 3rd and 2 coming up, guys, on the field right now. Thank you so much for joining me right back in the broadcast here. So 3rd and 2 coming up. HB toss towards the left side. This is Michelle going to the end zone. He does for the touchdown. So Patriots get it in. They sneak into the end zone right there for 6 to start out with a left side HB toss by Sony Michelle on the carry to the end zone. So we're right now back on the broadcast. I just had to put down my tab to get the game up once again, but we are back. Sony Michelle able to get it on the HB toss towards the left side a couple of plays later, and they took it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice job right there. Great play design on the field by Josh McDaniels to put that one into the end zone for the touchdown. That was a spectacular play. Patriots on the attack on this extra point. 16-play drive consisted of 78 yards. This one dead center with the kicker Mike Nugent. Patriots striking first in this one. 7-zip the score. Great start by New England. A 16-play drive to start out this game, guys. As Thank you guys so much for joining me right now on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster and on YouTube on Final Yard Football for this one. Yeah, I am streaming the game off the computer from a computer tab here, and I did lose it for some reason a couple moments ago. It was buffering, but I was able to get it back to see the touchdown. We should be fine now. That does happen occasionally, but thanks so much guys for bearing with me as I missed like 1 or 2 plays or so. It's so much better when you can see it off the TV when I do have CBS and Fox and NBC at my house, but when you have ESPN and try to do the Monday night games, it gets a little bit more confusing. But yeah, right now on commercial break, 7-zip Patriots striking first in this one. As we welcome you guys into here to the stream, we're gonna check to see what has gone on so far in tonight's action here. Tom Brady, only 1 incompletion on that drive, 8 for 9 passing, 55 yards through the air by Tom. The bulk of the receptions, though, Julian Edelman, 3 receptions for 26 yards. Jacoby Myers, glad to see that he was able to get involved. 2 receptions, 12 yards by Jacoby. Ben Watson even got a reception for 10 yards. James White, a 5-yard reception. Brandon Bolden for a 2-yard reception. And Sony Michel took it into the end zone on the left side. HB toss, 5 carries for 12 yards so far by Michel. They've been running the football quite a bit. So let's get here back to the chat YouTube. Vegas Vic's hoping Sam Darnold gets picked off. That could possibly be likely. Very much so for the Patriots tonight, since they lead the NFL in 16 takeaways, 14 picks. So that could very well happen once again with this stacked defense in tonight's game. Sam Darnold's really going to have to make smart decisions going up against the Patriots if they do want to have a chance. So the Jets now will get the football when the Patriots do kick this football away. But great start by New England. Rob saying Josh Allen had a good game out there. That's great, man. So Josh Allen had a good game for the Bills yesterday. Yeah, I didn't see that game because I was coming home from New Hampshire, and I don't think we got that game. We had the Raiders-Packers game yesterday. 31-21. Bills winning against the Dolphins. Dolphins will play the Bengals soon. Both of those teams could go winless. Oh, yeah, Josh Allen, no turnovers with interceptions. So, yeah, great game by Josh Allen yesterday. All right, guys, here we are back to action in the stream as we welcome everybody back. Patriots kick this football off to the Jets. Jets back to return a yard deep from their own end zone. Pass the 5 to the 10. Now they take it upfield here. Oh, what a move. They go past 25, 30, drag down around the 31-yard line. Oh, wow, that's good numbers right there, Rob saying 16 for 26, 202 passing yards, 2 TDs, 0 picks. That's a good day by Josh Allen. There you go. Good hope for Buffalo with a young quarterback like that. Let's see the flag. There was a flag in the play. Illegal blindside block by the Jets. So a bad way for the Jets to start out the game with an illegal blindside block. It was a pretty good yard return. It was like a 32-yard return out of their own end zone. But the illegal blindside block will erase that. So Patriots, great start with Sony Michel on the HB toss towards the left side and was able to follow his blockers and get into the end zone. I believe that's what they did with Rex Burkhead earlier in the season. I think Newhouse was a lead blocker. That might have been against the Jets too. 1st and 10 coming up. Jets with the football on their first drive. I formation. They'll start out from their own 8-yard line. This is a handoff up the middle. Nothing there by Le'Veon Bell to the 9-10-yard line. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on the carry, but nothing much. They'll still bring up a 2nd and long here for Sam Darnold and the Jets offense. Going off to the sideline right now after one play is a Landon Roberts for the Patriots checking onto the game we just saw by ESPN's screen. So there's Lawrence Guy coming in on the tackle with Danny Shelton on the last play, wrapping up Le'Veon Bell. 2nd and 8 now coming up here with the Jets going 5 wide. In the shotgun formation right now with Sam Darnold, the quarterback. Darnold from the gun with under 5.5 left to go in the first. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Feels the pressure. That pass. Intercepted. Here goes Devin McCourty. Takes it up the field past the 15 to the 13. And there you go. That's Vegas Vic's interception on YouTube. He was talking about a couple minutes ago, and Sam Darnold feeling the pressure. Terrible decision to pass the football. Just chucked it up for grabs as somebody came in as a free blitzer right there. Forced the pressure, and Darnold just chucked it up, and McCourty able to have it bounce into his hands, and this is great possession here for the Patriots. was able to get the pick. Who was that? Hightower coming up in, I believe, 58. Jamie Collins. Collins and Hightower with the pressure. What a season Jamie Collins has had with the Patriots with his second stint here. He's been lights out. Be a first down for the Patriots with 5:16 left to go in this first quarter. Wow, this game has just barely gotten started, and they could go at 14-0 just like that. 5th interception by Devin McCourty, by the way. They have it at the 13-yard line of Jets territory. Already inside the red zone. Patriots screen it over. Right side Edelman. Edelman, nothing there. Dragged down for a loss of 2. So Edelman dragged down for a loss of 2 on the play. What a start here by the Patriots in this game, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the Sportscaster stream, also on YouTube. The defense bringing it so far in that first drive, mixing it up. We saw a little bit of that with Jared Goff in the Super Bowl, how he threw that interceptions because he was pressured and had to throw off his back foot, and Gilmore picked him off. We saw that exact pressure coming up the middle from Collins and Hightower. This is a run, right side carry, nothing much, maybe even a loss of 1 by James White. As we have 4.5 left to go in the first quarter now. 7-zip Patriots here with a 3rd and 14 coming up. Quinnen Williams, the 3rd overall draft pick from the 2019 NFL Draft, is back into the game after he was injured for the first couple games to start the season. Brady on 3rd down so far. 3 for 3, 33 yards and 3 first downs by Brady. Brady from the ace formation here. Brady takes a snap, play action, goes back to pass, screens it off, and that ball is dropped, incomplete on the play. Sony Michel, you cannot handle it. Hey, what's good, John? Thanks so much for joining me right now. So we got a 4th and 14 coming up. Looks like Mike Nugent will have to come on to attempt the field goal. Sony Michel on the screen pass, just hot potato right there. Drop the football. Should have 7 more points off of that turnover. He had the ball at the 13-yard line, and you can't put it into the end zone. Nugent coming on for an easy one. Right down center. He'll be lining up. Hey, what's good, Vaughn? Thanks so much for joining me back here. Mike Nugent to attempt a 34-yarder from the right hash. The snap to hold. This kick is up. This one is good. Drops it through the uprights. Up and good. Patriots extend their early lead to 10 right now. So Sam Darnold, bad decision off the blitz by Collins and Hightower. Passes the ball, chucks it up for grabs, and it gets intercepted by Devin McCourty. 5th pick of the season, leads the NFL right now in interceptions. But the score here, 10-0 right now. Man, such a coincidence there with Vegas Vix. He put in the chat earlier that he hopes that Sam Darnold gets picked off, and that is exactly what happened on that drive. So, 1 drive by the Jets, and it just hasn't gone so well for the Jets in this game. Looking at the numbers so far in this game right now as we're currently on commercial break. Tom passing the football 9 for 11, 53 yards in the air. Only 21 rushing yards by the Patriots, which has been their Achilles heel this season. Sony Michel on 5 carries, 12 yards. Did go into the end zone in the HB toss, though, towards the left. Le'Veon Bell for only 2 rushing yards. Sam Darnold, 1 passing attempt, results in an INT by Devin McCourty. So, yeah, right now we're just on commercial break, everybody. We will head right back into the stream in a matter of moments as we are on Sportscaster tonight. We are on YouTube calling play-by-play of this one. Okay, Vaughn asked me, are the Bills a playoff team? Definitely so, Vaughn. With that defense, the Bills are for sure a playoff team. They've got the schedule to definitely be in the playoffs as a wild card there. So they have what it takes to be a 5 seed in the playoffs for Buffalo for sure. They have such an easy schedule coming up. And they also have to take on the Patriots once again later in the season. That could determine, more than you think, that could possibly determine the AFC East because how well the Bills have played this year with that defense. Alright, here we are, guys, getting ready to go back to action here in just a moment. Jets will get the football as we're on a Sportscaster and YouTube streaming this game tonight. Yeah, Brady just releasing the ball so fast because of that offensive line. He just doesn't have any faith, it seems to be, in that O-line he was getting sacked a couple of times the past few weeks. He took a beating against the Redskins game a few weeks ago. John asking me here on YouTube, what you guys think about Brady kissing people in the mouth is kind of weird, right? Along if it's Giselle. If it's Giselle, that's pretty cool, but if it's just a random person, that'd be weird there. Okay, here's the kickoff. This one goes to the back of the end zone. Jets take a knee. As we have 3:49 left to go in the first quarter. Rob here saying hindsight is 2020. Vaughn on YouTube right now. Surprised that Oregon versus USC isn't Saturday night on ABC for a football game. Yeah, that seems like one of the best games of the week. So I guess they're not promoting Oregon against USC to be on ABC this week. 1st and 10 coming up. 3:50 left to go in this first quarter. Jets with their second possession as they're down 10-0 early. They hand it off. Darnold up the middle. Nothing really there by Bell. Back to the line of scrimmage on the play. Le'Veon Bell's most rushing yards so far this season. 68 rushing yards this year by Le'Veon Bell. A 1,000-yard carrier for the past couple years before that. Before his holdout in 2018, Le'Veon Bell was I think he was top 3 in fantasy football in 2017. How he produced, he ran the football for almost 1,500 yards. 3:15 left to go in the first quarter, and now Darnold takes the snap, back to pass, rolls out to his right. This pass down the field, and he drops it incomplete on the play. It was intended for Demaryius Thomas, the former Patriot, in the preseason for the first week of the season, and DT dropped the football. Darnold rolling out to his right, and Devin McCourty able to put on the shot from behind the Demaryius Thomas, but that's a ball that DT should have caught for sure on the field. He dropped it though. 3:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Jets now with a 3rd and 10 with 3:10 left to go in the first. They're in a huge hole right now with about their own 25-yard line. Darnold from the gun. Bell lined up to the right side. 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Darnold takes a snap. Pump fakes. Passes this one short right side. And tries to get out of bounds. And not enough for the first down as Jamison Crowder, the slot receiver, received 9 targets. As that will be a quick 3 and out there by the Jets. Patriots will get this football back with 3 minutes and counting down left to go in the first. Vaughn saying here, Florida State against Miami, or SMU versus Memphis on Saturday night for November 2nd. I'll say, depends on the records. I'd say SMU against Memphis, depending on how this week of football goes. If both of those teams, or if SMU does manage to win, that should be a good game still, even if Memphis does lose this week. So, right after Saturday, if SMU does win, I'll say put SMU there. If SMU loses, though, put in Florida State against Miami. So that's a punt by the Jets, and the Patriots call for a fair catch by Gunnar Olszewski. So the Patriots will get the football when we do get back to action here. Oh, wow. Yeah, John, I actually haven't seen that. The viral videos of Brady's kids in the mouth a couple months ago. I actually haven't seen that yet. But, yeah, thanks so much for pointing that out. When I do have a chance, I'll take a look at it. Alright, so Patriots against Jets here. Patriots will take the ball over at the 33-yard line, their own 33, when we get back to action. That was only a 35-yard punt by Lack Edwards, the punter for the Jets. Yeah, it's just so fast this football season's going by. Great point there, Vegas Vix. How fast this football season has just gone by. It's just incredible how fast the time just flies. I can't believe how fast the time just flies. Week in and week out. It's just insane. Oh, SMU sounds like text for slap me up or shake me up or whatever. There we go. Alright, we're just on commercial break, everyone. We will head back into the stream here in a couple moments. Vaughn saying here, Florida State versus Miami. So bad this season. Yeah, that's like one of the most premier rivalries in all college football, and those teams are, like, pretty bad, I guess, this year. So that's unfortunate there. Yeah, Florida State hasn't really been the same since Jameis Winston left. I think they had DeAndre Francois, quarterback, right after Winston left, and yeah, that didn't go so hot with him. What do I think about Chiefs against Green Bay? I think Green Bay is gonna beat the Chiefs. I think that one could put a lot of points on the board. 35-21 though, but if Patrick Mahomes was there, that would be a totally different game. But since Matt Moore is quarterback, I don't think that the Chiefs will be able to catch up to the Packers. But what Aaron Rodgers did against the Raiders, that was just insane yesterday. 42 spot up on the board, 5 TD passes by Rodgers. He had, like, out of his entire career, that had to be the best game of Aaron Rodgers' career in yesterday's game. That was incredible by him. We're back to action here. Brady takes a snap, passes left side, down the deep sideline, gets it. And that's going to be a catch for a first down. What a catch by Brandon Bolden down the left sideline with 2:22 left to go. 28-yard catch by Bolden down the left sideline. Brady threw it on a line drive dart right there. One-on-one coverage, and Bolden turns around back to the football and gets it for the first down. 2:10 left to go in the first. Ball at the 39. Pass underneath to Edelman. Edelman gains around 4 and a catch or so to about the 35-yard line. Yeah, that was 2 feet in bounds, definitely. Looking at the replay of Brandon Bolden, the catch before. What a catch by Bolden. His impact's been great here this season in his second stint with New England. Brady takes a snap, pass across the middle. That one incomplete, intended for Ben Watson. Yeah, him and Watson haven't got on the same page in this game. They've only had a week to work together to finally get back together and throw passes in practice. But Ben Watson here now is the #1 tight end on the roster. Has had a couple of targets. He did drop a pass earlier on in this game, but he did get a 10-yard reception, though. So that was a positive. All right, 3rd and 6 coming up for the Patriots. Ball spot there at the 35-yard line, the Jets territory. Patriots, Brady takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket. Releases across the field. That ball is incomplete. Edelman wanted a flag, but nothing there. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6. This is at the 35 of Jets territory. This might be 4-down territory. Depends on where you want to go with it here. If you want to keep the offense on for Brady, I think it would be pretty wise. 1:41 left to go in the first. Josh McDaniels elects to do so. He keeps his offense onto the field right now. So Patriots will keep their offense on the field here at the moment. And here we are, 4th and 6 at the 35-yard line of Jets territory. Brady from the gun, 2 to the left, 3 to the right pass. This one, right side, at the sticks and getting it. He gets it complete for the first down to about the 28-yard line. Gets it for Ben Watson. There you go. Nice diving attempt by number 84 and gets it for a first down. So 1st and 10 moves the chains and a big 4th down conversion by the Patriots. Ben Watson laying out for the football and he gets it for the first down. There we go. Starting to build a chemistry between those two, Brady and Watson. As we approach 1:10 left to go in the first quarter. Brady now under center. In the backfield is Sony Michel. Edelman moving in motion towards the left. Brady in the ace formation. Ball at the 28-yard line. 3 in the play clock. Takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle to Michel. Michel gets to about the 25 for about a 3-yard gain in the carry. He'll bring up a 2nd and 7. So Ben Watson is back, everybody, in the NFL. 16-year vet, and he's finally catching passes for the first time this season. 2nd and 8 now on the field with 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight here on YouTube and Sportscaster, as I call play-by-play of football action. Brady now in the shotgun formation. Edelman going in motion towards the left side. This is a 2nd and 8 with 15 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Brady from the gun takes the snap. Back to pass for Brady. And he releases all the way to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Coming back into this one, Philip Dorsett is healthy, and he grabs it for a 26-yard touchdown catch. And the Patriots are up 16-0. Working on one-on-one coverage. Philip Dorsett goes up for it, gets it at the right corner of the end zone for the touchdown. This is all Patriots right now. I thought they'd struggle on the road trying to get things going at MetLife, but this team, what a difference it can make. 10 days of rest and the Patriots are up 16-0. Working on one-on-one coverage and just going past the defender right there of the Jets. 13 of Dorsett working on 22 of the Jets. That's Tremaine Johnson, the corner, and he got right past him. He got to the back quarter of the end zone for the touchdown. So 26-yard grab right there by Dorsett. Puts the game 16-0. 9 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Here comes Mike Nugent to tack on the extra points. From the left hash here by Nugent. In just a moment, he'll tack on the extra points. Here's a snap, the hold by Bailey, the kick by Nugent. This one is up and through the uprights as the Patriots lead it 17-0 the score. This is impressive so far, what the Patriots have accomplished in this game. Looking at the numbers, what we'll do here in just a moment, what Tom has accomplished. 13 for 17, a touchdown pass by Tom. 118 yards through the air now. Philip Dorsett, the latest touchdown recipient of Tom Brady, as that was a 26-yard grab. The first catch of the game by Dorsett. 5 receptions by Edelman already in this game for 28 yards. Brandon Bolden, 2 catches for 30 yards. Ben Watson, 2 catches for 17 yards. 2 receptions for 12 yards as well in this game by Jacoby Myers. So spreading the football out has been a big key in this one so far by the Patriots, and they've done it so well in tonight's action right now as they are up already 17-0 with 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So 17-0 now is the score here, as the Patriots will kick off this football to the Bills in just a moment. I mean, the Jets in just a moment. Of the Bills later in the season. This kickoff goes to the back of the end zone. Jets take a knee. It's 17-0. Thank you guys so much for joining me on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, feel free to give me the thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play of football action. We're also on Sportscaster as well. 2 different streams calling play-by-play at once. 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 26 plays by the Patriots compared to only 5 plays so far by the Jets. A 3-and-out on their last drive, and the Jets with a interception on the second play of their first drive. Sam Darnold was blitzed, threw it up for grabs, and Devin McCourty got his 5th pick of the season. Shotgun formation here for Darnold. The quarterback, 9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Takes a snap. Hands it off up the middle here to Bell. Cuts towards the middle now for Le'Veon on the carry. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell is going to get some yards on that one. My computer keeps on cutting off. So he'll get a couple yards there as we just ended the first quarter, guys. It's going to be a 2nd and 3 coming up. So that was a gain of 7 on the last carry by Le'Veon Bell on the HB draw up the middle. So 2nd and 3 coming up as we have reached the end of the first quarter now. So we'll move on to the second quarter here in a matter of moments. As we are on YouTube, we are on Sportscaster calling play-by-play of this game. So 15 minutes loaded on in the second quarter. We'll get there in a couple of moments with the ball spotted at the 32-yard line of Jets territory. Yes, Rob on Sportscaster pointing out here, don't forget the fact that the Blues went worst to first in the NHL in 2018-2019. The thing there is you have so many NHL games, and also same as the NBA, you have so many games, but that's not the case here for the NFL. That's not the case at all. Hey, what's good? Galaxy's Opals, thanks so much, man, for joining me back here. Hey, you've done an awesome job there, too, with Sportscaster. Keep up the good work, man, with the gaming videos and stuff. You've done an awesome job there. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me anytime. Looks like I'm catching up to him on the leaderboard. So yeah, pretty close there with us there in the leaderboard. So congrats to you, man. Congrats. Both of us will be getting top 10 in Sportscaster this week, as we'll be finishing like back-to-back probably. Yeah, we got passed by somebody today who like uploaded 2 videos that got like over 1,000 views. So we got passed by one guy in the leaderboard that just blew right by us. That's seeming to be the scenario lately. Yep, that guy. At least it's could be the other guy that got like 18,000 views on his video like because he has like 25,000 followers on his Twitter page or something like that. Like, I don't know why he, like, competes with, like, other people there. It's just strange. Like, he loaded up, like, a minute video. Like, a minute and 40 video. And got, like 18,000 views on it. It's crazy. Alright, here we are. On commercial break. We will head back into the game here in a matter of moments. Tom with a great start here. 13 for 17 passing. 118 yards and a touchdown pass by Tom right now. Spreading out the ball to multiple receivers on the Patriots team. They've spread it out to 7 different receivers so far in this game. We're back to action here. As this is a run. Cuts towards the right by Bell. Pass the first down marker to the 40. Oh, he breaks another tackle. 45. Dragged down from behind at the 50. What a run by Le'Veon Bell. It's going to be a first down. So they'll have a spot at midfield. Yeah, that's what I mean there. Great point. Galaxy Opals. 2-minute videos the guy's uploading. He has like about like 20,000 views almost, and he's like, I think he's like number 3 on the leaderboard. Like I don't know why in the world he's like competing against other people there when he only has created it's weird. If you check his videos, he has like 18,000 videos or something like that on one of the videos, and then another one, his other 2 videos, he has 38 and 11. Darnold takes the snap back to pass. Oh, he gets sacked and he loses the football, fumbled, recovered by the Patriots. They take it down the left sideline. No whistle. No whistle. I think the Jets gave up on the play, and that's a fumble recovery for a touchdown by the Patriots. Oh my goodness. Kyle Van Noy takes it into the end zone. I think the Jets thought that the play was rolled down. It's 23-0. Let's see here on the replay. That was insane. Darnold from the gun on the replay here. He got wrapped up and taken down coming off the left side of the edge. That was John Simon wrapping him down. Lost the football. Van Noy came down on the field with a ball. Nobody touched him and just runs it to the end zone because the Jets had no clue where the football was and they just weren't alert at all. Wow. Man, tragic night primetime games for the Jets. The butt fumble in 2012. This one will go up there with it. Wasn't even touched. The Jets defense just giving up. Kyle Van Noy laying down on the field, hugging the football for like 2 seconds, and then gets up realizing he's not touched and runs it into the end zone. So we're going to check here. We're going to check to see. There's 14 minutes left to go before halftime. 23-0 is the score. ESPN just put back 17 on the board. So maybe somebody touched Van Noy when he was down. Somebody might have touched Van Noy when he was down. We're going to check that. It's under review right now. So 23-0 I have it for my score. But Van Noy might have got touched when he was down. We'll check to see though. So right now we're on commercial break. So let's see here. Back to the chat on YouTube. Vaughn, I feel you, dude. He's not watching this game anymore because his team is losing. Man, dude, I feel you guys. I feel you guys from all different types of teams. Dolphins, Bengals, Jets. There's the future though. The future is definitely there, and it might be different someday. I know. I didn't grow up in the 70s, 80s, but I know like about the Patriots. They were terrible, like finishing seasons like 1-15, 1-14 when they used to play in like the old Foxborough Stadium back in like the 1970s. Like nobody wanted to go to the games. I know how you guys feel. That's terrible. It goes from like organization to organization too. Galaxy's Opals here with his channel is going to hit 10,000 views all time in less than a month. That's great, dude. That is awesome. Congrats, man. That is awesome. Keep up the good work, dude. Yep. Okay, so yeah, Vegas Vic saying that he did get touched by a lineman, so that's why here. Okay, so I'm just going to put the points back to 17, because that's what ESPN has. So they were looking at it right now, but yeah, this could very well get ugly, John. So the Patriots will have the football, it seems to be. 17-0, and they'll have it at the Jets' 38-yard line. Patriots on the last turnover, though, on the interception, only had a field goal, though. They had the ball at, like, the 13-yard line. They couldn't convert, though, and get into the end zone. Yes, so Robin Sportscaster here saying also don't forget the Yankees were 2 outs from winning the ALCS in 2004, and then the Red Sox came back to reverse the curse. What a classic ALCS that was. Kurt Schilling's bloody sock, Manny Ramirez with a muddy helmet that he never washed. That was quite the World Series, or ALCS before the World Series, and then the Red Sox beat the Cardinals. Alright, we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here in just a moment, guys. Hey, what's good? Thanks so much for being back here. We got Philly Nation Galaxy's Opal is on Sportscaster as well. He was on YouTube moments ago. Thank you guys so much for being part of both of these streams as I call play-by-play of football action tonight. Okay, so let's look at the last replay here. Sam Darnold from the gun felt the pressure by John Simon, the linebacker. Gets down the left side here. Simon wraps up Sam Darnold, loses control of the football, gets wrapped to the ground, and Kyle Van Noy falls on it, and it seems like he was touched. Okay, so he was touched, and the Patriots have the football now at the 38-yard line of Jets territory. Brady. Ace formation once again. They only have a field goal off of the first turnover. We'll see if they can put it into the end zone for 6. This is a run up the middle. Nothing there. Maybe even a loss of 1 on the play. So nothing going on. 2nd and 11 coming up on the field right now. Patriots with their running game. It's been a struggle this season. Once they get into the better teams this year, they're going to need to have some more balance because other teams will know that Brady will drop back 40, 50 times. That's not how you win a ball game when you take on other teams like that. You can probably get it done against the Baltimore Ravens secondary, but it's not gonna say a lot when you take on tougher teams, especially when you take on the Bills once again. You're not gonna drop back 50 times. You'll complete probably 20 of those passes. Brady across the middle, passes to the 10-yard line, dragged down from behind at the 5. First down, Jacoby Myers in the catch. His 3rd reception of the game right now, as we have 12:40 left to go before half. 1st and goal for the Patriots. Yeah, that's a great point right there, Philly Nation. So yeah, that Afro Latinx guy, they caught him, by the way, because he was doing 2 streams at once, and he wasn't supposed to be doing that, so they caught him, and I guess they took away, like, views from him because of that. 1st and goal coming up, 12:15 left to go before halftime. Brady from the gun right now with a running back to his right, takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle, on the carry to the end zone, touchdown, going through, but there's a flag down. James White going into the end zone for the touchdown. We will check the flag here with 12:07 left to go before half. So let's check the flag here. We have 12:07 left to go before half. Here's the flag. It's going to be on the Patriots. Illegal block in the back by the Patriots. So take away the 6 points. 17-0. That was on Edelman, they say. Illegal block in the back. Let's see on the replay. Edelman coming in. Oh, just to give some James White that extra room to run it up the middle. He came in and took a shot to the Jets defender in the play. I think that White could have had it easily into the end zone. And they called it on Edelman. Alright, sets him back then. 10 yards with a 1st and goal coming up now for the Patriots with 12:07 left to go before half. Ball spot at the 11-yard line. Shotgun formation here for Brady. 2 wide to the right, 2 to the left, and White to the left side. Brady takes the snap, pass across the middle of White. White, stiff arm at the 5-yard line, dragged down at the 4. Yep, you have a lot of those people who like on the last day they come out of nowhere. Like some of the people, they go from like being ranked like at like number 30, and then at the end of the night, like at the end of the week, they're like up in the top 5. It's crazy. Like some of the people or so, and they upload like 1 or 2 minute videos where like the people who actually like work to get there get bypassed. It's too bad. Rolling out to the right now, Brady passes to Watson. Watson stiff arm, dragged down at the 3-yard line. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and goal from the 3. And then, yeah, you can't be showing the screen of the games because that's copyrighted content. A couple people did that. Somebody fell asleep with an 8-hour live stream. They fell asleep on Sportscaster, and Sportscaster saw it and took away the kid's views. Because I remember that night. The kid purposely fell asleep to pass me, and it was on a random Saturday night, and he went from being in the top 10 to, like, out of the top 10. Third and goal, Brady, back to pass. Passes to the middle of the end zone, little too high for Myers. There's a flag down, though. Fourth and goal coming up. We're going to check the flag. We are going to check the flag here with 10:43 left to go before halftime. Here's the flag. Holding by the defense. Going to be an automatic first down by the Patriots. Vaughn on YouTube saying, do you know have to measure? What measure, Vaughn? Yeah, we're like the main play-by-play people. Me, Goose, Rumboys, we're all like the main play-by-play people. Rumboys Northeast with Bobby. Sam does a fantastic job. So, and same as your channel, you're awesome. So we're all the like play-by-play people, and then there's like the random just professionals or so that they do like 1 or 2 videos and they bypass you in the rankings. That's a run up the middle, and he's just gonna be stopped right at the goal line. Right at the goal line, shy of the end zone. So Sony Michel on the carry at the goal line. Oh. Yeah, of course you know your measurements. 10-10 left to go before halftime right now. Patriots with a football, second and goal from the 1. And the goal line formation. Watson going over towards the right side. Michel to the end zone. I don't think he got there. Nope. Back of the 1-yard line. It's going to be a third and goal. Oh, man. Hopefully this isn't reminiscent of the Chargers yesterday. Kept on getting stopped on first and goal, second and goal, third and goal, and fourth and goal. And lost the game from 1 yard out. That was the classic Chargers. So we're under 10 minutes left to go before halftime here. So we have under 9.5 left to go before halftime right now. Brady in I formation, goal line. They're going to hand it off up the middle. They get it this time. Sony to the end zone. Gets it for the touchdown. There you go, number 26. Third time's the charm. So 23 to zip now. Finally, the Patriots got the 23 on the board with 9:18 left to go before half. Yeah, that's the guy who I was talking about. He has like 18,000 views on his video. He has like 25,000 followers or something like that on Twitter. I'm pretty sure he works for like a professional organization too. So, there's a couple people that work for like professional organizations that's like on the site for some reason, competing against like students and kids and people who want to grow up being broadcasters. Here comes the extra point. This one's up. This one is through the uprights, up and good. It's 24 to nothing the score right now. We have a flag down. We're going to check the flag though. We have 9:18 left to go. That's roughing into the kicker. So roughing into the kicker. No basketball games tomorrow, John. I'm gonna do the World Series on my Sportscaster account. So I'm gonna cover the World Series, but I'm gonna do the Celtics game for you guys on Wednesday. I can only get like the games on ESPN, so I think like the Wednesday and Friday games on ESPN this week are the ones I get, and I will end up having the Celtics against 76ers on Wednesday. So yeah, can't wait for basketball to start. Actually, college basketball had their first rankings come out. Michigan State was the new number 1, first time in program history. They were at number 1 there for Michigan State. So right now, we're just on commercial break. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me on the stream right now. Tom passing the football, 16 for 20 through the air right now. 149 yards and a touchdown pass by Tom. Rushing the football, it's been a struggle for the Patriots, but they do have 2 rushing touchdowns. Both by Sony Michel with a very few yards to the end zone, though. As far as the receiving game, Tom's spreading the ball around, completely around the world right now to, that is 7 different receivers in this game Tom has spread the football out to. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here in a matter of moments. Hey, welcome in Kidder96 to YouTube. Yes, the Jets with 0 right now. Hey, there you go, Vaughn. Vaughn knows all his tools. There you go. Yeah, me too, Vegas Vix. I really thought this would be a close game. Historically, with the Patriots on Monday night, they've kind of struggled, especially the past, like, couple meetings at MetLife Stadium, too. It hasn't been easy, no matter what the record is for the Jets heading into that game. But it's 24-0 right now. It's been a huge shock to me. Yeah, that's like the top 10 right there. What Galaxy's Opal is pointing about to me on Sportscaster. Yeah, we're just with a bunch of pros or so. And we're just all like aspiring broadcasters. I wish there was like a column for us to be in, because there's definitely people who's deserving to get to be rewarded and stuff like that. That's just like outside the top 10. That's crazy. Like competing against 5 pros from like actual media organizations, like that is insane. There should be like a category or something like that they split us up into or something. As this is a kick return by the Jets past the 20, and they get dragged down around the 24-yard line. So the Jets now with the football. It's been a beat down in this game, guys. 24-0 the score. It's too bad for like the people who are in the top like 10 like a couple months ago. Like I think Bobby of Rumboys Northeast one of the months finished 6th, and now he's like right outside the top 10. I think at like 13th or 14th, and he's a fantastic streamer. He does an awesome job streaming. 9:10 left to go before halftime. Jets trying to get something going here as they're in the shotgun. Darnold hands it off up the middle in the carry as they're past the 25-yard line to about the 28. It's going to be about a gain of 4 on the carry. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Vaughn's friend from school is a Patriots fan. So, yeah, I bet you, Vaughn, that you probably don't have too many Patriots fans around in your area. I bet he's, like, probably, like, the only one. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks so much for the update. So November 1st, Philly Nation on Sportscaster saying the leaderboards are changing and the people who deserve it will do good here. That's awesome. Thanks so much for the update. As Darnold's back to pass, passes across the middle. It's broken up on the play. J.C. Jackson in coverage right there breaks it up with 8.5 left to go before half. Yeah, I know the leaderboards have been like a big problem because I think the sports reaction was doing a great job with the leaderboards with us. He was like a consistent top 10 each week, and then he got passed on the final day, and I don't think he's going to be doing it until the leaderboards get back, but the sports reaction does awesome streams too. With his YouTube, when he was on Sportscaster, he did an awesome job. He has such a cool backdrop, the whole thing with plushies in the backdrop. It's pretty cool. Like a lot of people do like the sportscaster stuff. Like a lot of streamers are kind of from like the New England area. Cause me and Rumboys Northeast and Sam are all from Mass or so. So it's great to bond here. Or a lot of people from the Northeast U.S. in general. This is a screen pass. Darnold passing to about the 35-yard line. Only a gain of 1 on the play to Braxton Berrios. He is the former Patriot who played in the preseason before he was released when the roster cuts happened before Labor Day break. So we got a 2nd down and 9 coming up. Oh, that's awesome, dude. So the sports reaction inspired you to do streams live. That is awesome, dude. It's incredible. Yeah, he's got awesome content there. I like the new logo with the basketball, too. It's like the basketball made his channel. He does great stuff. So they are in the ace formation right now. They take the snap. Darnold, play action, back to pass. Passes left side down the sideline. Now when he overshoots the wide receiver. Almost picked off a 2nd time by McCourty, but a flag coming in from the secondary. So 7:45 left to go before a half. A flag coming flying in from the secondary here. I think that's pass interference by the Patriots. Yep, pass interference by the Patriots going to result in an automatic first down. Yep, yeah, Vaughn. So, yeah, I haven't, like, talked to him personally, the sports reaction on YouTube, because usually I'm not always on YouTube. I'm always, like, either streaming or so, or I go into John's channel for a little bit, usually, but I'm always so busy with mine. But, yeah, I've seen his stuff. He does a great job with all his stuff for the sports reaction. He has a fantastic channel. 7:45 left to go here as they're going to hand it off up the middle. That's past the 35 to the 40. They go around to about the 36-yard line. Goes ahead for about a gain of 9. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So he does Premier League. That's awesome. That's awesome. Like all the different streaming stuff that people do. It's pretty cool. Definitely like the diversity of the streams help too. I know there's one of the kids on Sportscaster that does, I think, like international soccer matches. He does, which is pretty cool. I think he's like a international kid. Darnold hands it off. HB draw up the middle past the 35 to about the 32-yard line on the carry. It's going to result in the first down by the Jets. So now the Jets with the football inside Patriots territory for the first time in the game. Yeah, that's what I heard. Cause he was doing a really good job, and then I was wondering like what happened to him. But yeah, that's too bad until it gets fixed, or so. 6.5 as we're under it left to go before halftime. They take the snap back to pass. Darnold flushed out, passes left side, and that ball goes incomplete. Lots of contact in the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here with 6:18 left to go before halftime. Vaughn knows somebody who does golf on Sportscaster. Wow. We go roughing the passer in the play by the Patriots. That's an automatic first down by the Jets. So Danny Shelton with roughing the passer. It's going to result in an automatic first down. Wow, so 6:18 left to go now before halftime. 1st and 10 coming up here. Patriots destroying the Jets 24-0, but the Jets now in good field position with great territory inside the Patriots territory here at the moment. So 1st and 10 now, ball spot the 19-yard line in the red zone for the first time today for the Jets from the shotgun. Darnold hands it off up the middle to Bell. Bell, nothing there, dragged down at the line of scrimmage back at the 19. We have 6 minutes left to go here before halftime. Coming off the field, it's Danny Shelton who committed that roughing the passer penalty, which kept this drive alive right now for the Jets. Darnold now with the football as he is in the shotgun formation. Got a running back towards his left. That's Le'Veon Bell. 5:40 left to go before halftime. Darnold takes the snap. Back to pass in the pocket, plenty of time. Spins around the tackler, passes down the left side to the corner of the end zone, and incomplete on the play. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, and off Bell's fingertips. It was well wide, though, out of bounds in the play. Stops the clock with 5.5 left to go, and a 3rd and 10 coming up. I've been calling sports since the new year, so I started first with basketball. So I started my basketball channel. I started out with college basketball since I'm a really big college basketball fan. Covered basically the entire March Madness tournament. And yeah, I've done that since like around like mid-January. So I've done like we're almost at I think past 360 subs since mid-January, which is awesome on YouTube for the basketball channel. The football one's been a little bit tougher because there's just so many videos that like block this one from being seen or so since I just started the football one back in August. But it's so fun to hang out here, YouTube and Sportscaster. And I started out Sportscaster back in August. It was my first month. So yeah, right now guys, we're just on commercial break. We will head right back into the game here. Vegas Vic's excited for some college basketball. Same here, dude. Yeah, Vaughn. Actually, I do. I like college basketball better than the NBA because it's just it's so unpredictable with the top 25 and stuff. With college basketball, there's so many upsets that can happen. There was one last year where Furman beat Villanova in college basketball, and then when you get to the tournament, there's so many upsets that happen. That's like my favorite time of the year. It has to be March Madness when you have like a 14 seed who beats a 3 seed. You had UMBC 2 years ago who beat Virginia. But yeah, that is a truth there, Vaughn. I actually do like college basketball better than the NBA. Besides, if my Celtics do play, though, that's what I do like about the NBA. But of course, I'm not going to watch like a matchup with something like the Cavaliers versus the Grizzlies or something like that, or the Cavaliers versus the Knicks. Of course, I'm not going to watch that. I'm not gonna follow those teams for the full 82 game season. I feel like it's more competitive too with college. You got like a 30 game season with college, and everything's on the line from like a conference championship in the regular season to the tournament championship, and then all the seedings in March too. Like every single game matters from like bubble to being off the bracket. When like the NBA, it's totally different. Like you can just stop playing your starters for the night, put them on just have them on the bench for the night or so because you play so many games since the game doesn't matter. And that's why I feel like college basketball is so much more competitive. Oh man, that blows, dude. So Philly Nation did a basketball draft for fantasy, drafted Zion, and an hour later, yeah, he is out now for 6 to 8 weeks. As we're back to action, Darnold pass to the end zone, nobody there. It's intercepted on the play as they take a knee at the back of the end zone. The Patriots with a pick by Jaron Harmon. So the second interception by Sam Darnold. You're in the red zone at the 19-yard line, and he throws a pick. Nobody was even remotely close in the area, and Jaron Harmon picked him off. Let's see here. The pressure was coming around. That was 91 Dietrich Wise Jr. with the pressure, and Darnold just throwing off his back foot, floats down and up to the end zone. And he gets picked off by number 21 of the Patriots, Jaron Harmon. What a catch, though, by Harmon, coming back to the football, landing on his back at the end zone, and taking a knee in the end zone. Wow. Man, what a crusher for the Jets tonight, guys. What a crusher. I thought this game would be at least remotely close. I was telling everybody at work, I was like, do not take the Patriots to cover the spread tonight. Oh, sorry I failed you guys tonight. Whoever, I told a couple of my coworkers not to take the Patriots in the spread. I thought it'd be a close game. I picked the Patriots winning 31 or 21-13. It's not even going to happen that way. 5:25 left to go before half. Patriots with the football here. And this has just been all Patriots in this one. Yes, indeed, Vaughn. March Madness is one of the most exciting parts of the year. It consumes basically from Selection Sunday all the way to like early April. So my full-time job, I went to college and graduated 2 years ago. I went to Curry College in Massachusetts for radio broadcasting. So that's my actual job. I work as a production director putting together commercial spots. So I do all the audio stuff for radio commercials, from like voiceover stuff on the radio to like producing like music mixes for commercials. I work with a ton of clients for commercials and stuff. I recorded today with a bunch of like politicians, city councilors, mayoral candidates. So I do like all the commercial work for the radio station there that I work for. So that's my actual job. So actually, Harmon took the ball out of the end zone, and he was down at the 1. So the Patriots start out from their own 1-yard line. Brady passes. Short right side to Edelman. He gets out of that immediately as he is tackled at the 8-yard line out of bounds. Oh, that's great. So Philly Nation and his friend watched March Madness in school last year. Yeah, that was always a great time when we were all gathered around in the band room when I was back in high school. That was 2012 that year. We all watched March Madness while we had a sub that day. We either had to sit or watch a movie or watch March Madness in the extra room, and that's what we did. We all huddled around my friend's iPad. Alright, 3rd and 1 coming up. There is an injured player on the field here for the Jets, so we'll take a commercial break right now. Go back to the chat here on YouTube. Vaughn saying here, spring's the best time for sports, March Madness, Stanley Cup playoffs, and some big golf tournaments. Yes, fantastic time, indeed. Especially if you live up in the Northeast where you've gotten like snow, like January, February, and then here comes March. March has been pretty nasty for where I am in Massachusetts the past few years. A couple of nor'easters here and there, but when it turns right into April and May, it just gets so much nicer out in New England. So much nicer. The leaves are on the trees, and then it goes from being like 25 degrees out to like 65, 70, 75, 80, which is a fantastic time of the year, and it changes so fast. Oh, wow, so he actually found a website where somebody was streaming the March Madness game. Yeah, March Madness puts up on their own website, they have like a 3-hour timeline, so you can watch one game for free for 3 hours at the most for March Madness. I believe they do that on like the March Madness Live app, and I think on their website. So your school district, wow, they have access to what's on the computer screens, but you guys didn't get caught. Wow. There you go. Yeah, I remember the teachers in the computer labs used to have that. They can watch, like they had something where they had the boxes to every single computer screen that they were able to see who was on what or so. So of course the teachers would be like, "Yeah, get off of that website. You got to be on this one to follow through with our lecture." Well, yeah, when you get to college, it gets to be an even bigger joke too. You got like all the kids out with their laptops in college and stuff, and it's like, yeah, they're not following along with a lecture or taking notes. They've got headphones right in their ears. They're watching videos left and right. That's typical college for you. They have Messenger open. They have a bunch of tabs open. They're not following along with the lecture at all. We're back to action. 3rd and 1. The run up the middle. HB draw. It's going to be close to a first down. Sony Michel right at the marker, but nope, he was stopped short, the refs are going to say. So big stop at the 9-yard line by the Jets. Jamal Adams coming in and stopping him right there. It's going to result in a 4th and 1 and punting situation by the Patriots. So it's a huge stop right there. 4th and 1 coming up now. Patriots will have to boot this ball away from their own end zone. I think this is like the first time this season that they'll have to punt from their own end zone now. So Jake Bailey from his own end zone gets the snap, punts this football off. And the Jets now back to return this punt. Angling towards the right. This ball goes out of bounds. Not a great punt by Bailey at all. Like a 43-yard punt or something like that. It was short. Short punt as Bailey angled it out down the right sideline. So Jets will get the football back. I believe they're in Patriots territory here. There you go. You and your friends would just play computer games in the easy classes. Yeah, some of the teachers just don't care in school. Some of them are really strict, though. Like, you can't get away with that. So, Darnold with a rough game. 2 for 6 passing, a fumble loss, 2 picks, 6 yards through the air. That is it. It's just been a nightmare to remember right now for Darnold. He's supposed to solidify his role as the number 2 quarterback in the AFC East. Not Josh Allen right now, but Allen's the number 2 at the moment. Screen pass towards the left side. They take it up the field for about a 4 or 5 yard gain to just shy of the 40. Patriots territory, and the reception's going to bring up about a 2nd and manageable now for the Jets. That's only the 3rd completion of this game right now by the New York Jets, and this one by Sam Darnold. It's been a nightmare, though, for Darnold. Stripped by John Simon, lost the football, recovered by Van Noy. Past the end zone, intercepted by Duron Harmon, and the 2nd possession of the game for the Jets, a pick thrown off the blitz to Devin McCourty. Ace formation. They're going to take the snap, hand it up the middle to Bell. Bell, big hole, spin move, past the 42 at the 32-yard line. He's dragged down, gets the first down. There's a flag down. We'll check the flag. So we have 2:49 left to go before halftime. This is a penalty call on the Jets. So penalty on the Jets right there. Chuma Adoga on the offensive line commits the holding penalty. Going to back him up yards, and it will take away the first down. So 2:45 and counting down left to go before halftime. Thank you guys so much for joining me as we're on Sportscaster tonight. We're on YouTube calling play-by-play of this game. So they go in the play action bootleg rollout to the right. He's going to pass down the field left side to the side, and that is incomplete on the deep ball. Intended right there for Robbie Anderson. A double coverage. Pass fell incomplete. Gilmore in coverage. I'll bring up a 3rd and 15. Oh, wow. You guys get a Saturday detention if you get caught with your phones and you have to go to school, sit in the classroom for 3 hours on a Saturday. Yeah, that's one that you don't want. You don't want Saturday detention. We used to, I think we had that. We had like Saturday detention for the kids who never turned in their homework in high school, I think. Like if you had like an F grade, you had to keep on going like every single Saturday. One kid would pull out his phone in the class where the teacher was super ignorant. Yeah, that kid needs to learn pretty fast. 3rd and 15 coming up. Now they're behind midfield with a 3rd and 15 coming up. The Jets take their first charge timeout of the game. So we got 2:29 left to go before halftime, guys. Thank you so much for being a part here to stream. We're almost into halftime in a couple of minutes. Vaughn here back on YouTube saying last year his English teacher was mean. Back in April, Vaughn almost got ridden up by her. Yeah, it's always a rough case scenario there with a mean teacher. Some of them can be really scary. Some of them you might not want to see ever again after you take that course. I feel you, dude. Some of those teachers are like that. Some of them are really strict, but gotta learn someplace with those type of teachers. I guess the teacher likes to scare the kids away. Some of those are like that. 2:29 left to go here. They take the snap from the gun. Darnold back to pass. Gonna air this one out. Down the deep middle. And he gets it. What a catch for the first down to the 35-yard line. Demarius Thomas finally hauls in one. He gets a first down. As we approach the 2-minute warning, we're going to get one more stop before the 2-minute warning. Screens it out left side. That's a 1-yard completion by Darnold over to his tight end on the play. So, brings us down to the 2-minute warning now. Galaxy Zobel's friend posted a picture of snap on him in the school office. Man, that's always a bad place to be, right in the office of the school. Oh, man. Don't want a detention there. Don't want to be sent to the principal's office. So, right now, we're just on commercial break. Vaughn's saying that he doesn't have Saturday detention, but if we take the phone to the office and we use them in class without permission. So you guys get the phone removed from you if you use them without permission in class. Yeah, I know a lot of these schools are strict now. Like, some of the schools you have to put the phones in, like, a basket or so, like, before class, and the teacher gives it back to you before class. Yeah, you want to stay away from the office as much as possible. Vegas Vix right here on YouTube saying Tyreek Hill is streaming Fortnite right now. So, I am guessing that's on YouTube, Vegas Vix. So, if you go to Tyreek Hill's YouTube account, that's what I'm guessing here, what Vegas Vix put. You can see Tyreek Hill streaming Fortnite. There we go. What a night of streaming. I know Derek Carr has his own YouTube channel that he streams from. A couple of the pros do. Richard Sherman has a sportscaster. A lot of the rookie class has sportscaster sites too. But a couple of the pros have a YouTube channel. Oh man, Julian Edelman has his own YouTube channel. Classic one. You guys have to look up, by the way. Look up the video Julian Edelman's encounter with Bill Belichick. Look that up. Go search Julian Edelman. His channel is just his name on YouTube. Search his name on YouTube and then search for his channel and then go to the video about him in his encounter with Bill Belichick. It's like a fairly short video. I think it's around like less than 10 minutes. Oh, wow, Marquise Brown has a YouTube channel. That's fantastic. Hey, no problem. Thanks so much, Philly Nation. I appreciate it. Anytime, feel free to join me on the channel. You're awesome, though. Thanks so much for joining me, and congrats to you as well, being in the top 10 with us two in the top 10 right next to each other. It's been a pleasure here with you on the channel. So currently, we're just on commercial break, guys. We will head back to the stream here in just a moment. Okay, here we are back to this game right now. A minute 58 left to go. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Jets. They pass it left side, air it out, and that's off the fingertips. Incomplete on the play by the Jets. A little bit too high, the wide receiver, as that was Demaryius Thomas. Alright, so it's going to be a 3rd and 9 coming up for the Jets now on the field. There'll be a 1:53 left to go before halftime here. So Sam Darnold struggling. Lost the fumble in this game. 2 interceptions. Only 29 yards through the air. It's a game to forget in the first half for Darnold. Throwing off the right side. That one is complete. And it was complete for a second. And then Jamison Crowder dropped it when he went to the ground as... I think that was... Who was that? 25 for the Patriots got their hand in there. Terrence Brooks might have forced... Or Jason McCourty came in. So 30 as I'm looking at it on the replay. So Jason McCourty came in and he forced the incomplete. Looking at that, Jason McCourty tried to go for the tackle. The ball went up the ground with him and it came right back into his hands, but the ref said it came out. So the refs are going to take a look at this. So there's a challenge call on the field. Not enough for the first down, though. But the rolling on the field was incomplete pass to Jamison Crowder. He was down by contact, and then the ball was ripped out. Forced to the ground, popped up into his hands again. But it didn't touch any part of the ground and pop up into the hands. That's what we'll check here, as we'll see once we get back to action. So they are challenging this play, by the way, on the field right now. Vaughn saying that he might get in trouble tomorrow because he ran out of the door when he should have not exited the door, because he wasn't allowed to go to the door today because students were turning off the lights after they walk out. That is just so weird there, why you can't exit a certain door of like a school or so, unless it's like an emergency exit. We see that at like a bunch of places. Do not open. Alarm will sound. Yeah, of course you don't want to open that door. But yeah, if that's the door that you open, of course you don't want to open it. But I don't see why you're gonna get in trouble for that. That's just weird. So currently we're just on commercial break. Head back into the stream here in a matter of moments, as we are on YouTube. We are on Sportscast. They're streaming this game, by the way, tonight. So we have a minute 58 left to go before halftime here. It's been all Patriots in this one, 24-0, as this play is under review at the moment. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the videos. Vegas Vix likes watching ASMR videos. They're so relaxing. That's cool, dude. So a couple minutes here, we'll just head over to halftime. But yeah, it's been awesome here, having all you guys on the broadcast calling play-by-play tonight. It's been really cool. Yeah, they're looking at it on ESPN. They said that they don't think the ball ever hit the ground, as they are looking at it right now on ESPN about that, if the ball hit the ground or not. So there might be even a 10-second runoff to that or a timeout. We're going to check here the rolling on the field in just a moment. So here's the rolling on the field, guys. The refs sort this one out. Jets with the football. So we have a completed pass. So this call is reversed on the field here, everybody. The call is reversed on the field. It was a completed pass. That football did not touch the ground, as Jamison Crowder had that football, was contacted out, but it was never hit the ground. It popped up right to his hands where he caught it again after he was down on the ground. So that is a catch rolled on the field. So 4th and 4 anyway with 1:37 left to go, and the Jets are going to go for it. 1:37 left to go before halftime now. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me on the stream. Vaughn ran out of the door because if you went to the front door of the class, he has to walk around because the gate is locked. Interesting there, Vaughn. 4th and 4 coming up, 1.5 left to go before halftime right now. Darnold, 5 wide, that is a shotgun formation. 2 to the right, 3 to the left here. Darnold from the gun. Back to pass here in just a moment. He does. Back to pass. From the pocket, Darnold passes across the middle, overshoots his wide receiver. It's a turnover on downs. Hey, what's good, Steve? Thanks so much for joining me. He just wanted to pop in, say great stream, see your team is doing well. Hey, thanks so much. Classic Randy Moss jersey from 2009. I appreciate it, dude. I call play-by-play on this channel. I'm also on a couple of other sites streaming as well. I'm on Sportscaster there as well, streaming this game. I do tons of sports content on Sportscaster. And also I have a basketball channel too. It's called Behind the Arc Basketball. That's where I call basketball play-by-play. But thanks so much. I appreciate it. So 1:13 left to go before halftime, and that's a turnover on downs right there by the Jets. Just a game to forget now for Sam Darnold as quarterback. Brady from the gun, they're still chipping away. Jets will receive the second half kickoff, though. Ball spotted here at the 28-yard line. From the gun right now, Brady, the quarterback, takes the snap. He'll hand it off up the middle. HB draw to Michelle. Nothing there by Sony. Back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's been just another underwhelming day in the ground by the Patriots so far here, just rushing the football like every single game has been. 18 carries for 37 yards in the ground. 2 touchdowns, though, all by Sony, but Sony averaging 2.2 yards per carry. No holes on the field whatsoever by the Patriots, but still cruising along 24-0 because this defense will carry this team throughout the entire season. Brady, back to pass, passes left side, diving attempt out of bounds. He's got it for the first down. Philip Dorsett on the grab. Great to see number 13 back on the roster after being injured the past 2 games with a hamstring. That is indeed a catch right there at the sideline. Nice job. Both feet dragging in the toe down the left sideline and got it for the first down. Brady from the gun back to pass. They won't quit. Pass across the middle. That pass incomplete. Intended for Edelman's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Tight coverage on the play by the Jets. We have 35 seconds left to go before halftime. Patriots will not quit now with a football. They want to lead this thing 31-0 before they go into the tunnel. James White lines up as a wide receiver, moves to the left side alongside Dorsett towards the left. Jacoby Myers in the formation, lined up to the right side. Going to motion, right lines up now next to Brady. Comes back as a wide receiver and now as a running back towards the left side of Brady. Brady 4 wide from the gun, takes the snap. Back to pass, playing a time in the pocket, steps up, releases, and he's got him. Oh, he had him for a second, was Edelman, but bobbled it and dropped it. Would have set up the Patriots in field goal range at the 30 if he would have caught the football. Edelman did take a shot, a little slow to get up, but he is okay, though. Edelman is getting off and walking up and fine. He had it, just took his eyes off the ball and bobbled it up in the air and couldn't come down with a grab, got tackled unexpectedly from behind. So 3rd and 10 now, coming up, 28 seconds left to go before halftime. Bill will use his first timeout of the half. So Bill Belichick onto the field now, using his first timeout of the half. Combined record of the Patriots' opponents so far this year, 12 wins and 30 losses. That's the softest schedule in the NFL. Them and the 49ers, too. Patriots' next 6 opponents, though, flip that with a record 23-18 for their next opponents here. The toughest of the tasks, I think Baltimore. At Baltimore on Sunday Night Football in Week 9. It's going to be a tough one. Hey, what is good, Brent? Thanks so much for joining me. Welcome back in here. 28 seconds left to go before halftime. What a crushing game here by the Patriots. 24-0, and they won't quit. They have the football right before half. Brady from the gun right now. 5 on the play clock. Takes the snap with 28 remaining. Screens it over. That pass batted down at the line of scrimmage by Brady, and it's 25 seconds left to go on a 4th and 10. So Patriots are going to have to punt this football away. So that ball batted up in the air. They'll have to punt that football away here with 25 seconds before halftime. This defense, though, carrying this Patriots team throughout the entirety of this game right now. The defense has carried and carried and carried. Sam Darnold with a game to forget on the field tonight. 25 seconds remaining. Jake Bailey will punt off this football with a 4th and 10 coming up. Patriots trying to go for the shutout, though. They've had it throughout this entire first half. Bailey back at his own 30. Will take the snap. He'll boot it off from his own 34-yard line. This is a deep one. Angles it towards the left. Nice punt to the field. It at the 9-yard line. Gets out of bounds by the Jets. By the returner Braxton Berrios around the 13. So 16 seconds now left to go before halftime. As we'll head back into the stream here in just a moment. See, Sam Darnold will probably just take a knee before this half ends. That's what I'm guessing here. For Darnold to take a knee. Okay, here we are. 16 seconds left to go, everybody, before halftime. 1st and 10 coming up. Yes. So they'll just take a knee before half. Jets will receive the second half kickoff. Darnold takes the snap, takes a knee on the field. So thank you guys so much here for joining me. Jets will get the football back, so I don't need to change that possession arrow. I can change the quarter here on YouTube for you guys, as we're at halftime right now. 24-0, total domination of the Patriots, and it looks like this. Tom ripping apart the shreds of the Jets secondary. 18 for 25 in this game for 173 passing yards by Tom with a touchdown pass. A 26-yarder to Philip Dorsett. Sony Michel, 2 touchdown carries. Struggling to run the football, though. But he's got two runs into end zone, 12 carries, 26 yards. Patriots only averaging about 2 yards per carry. Receiving, leading receiver, 6 receptions, 37 yards is Edelman. Dorsett, though, 41 yards receiving. One of those was a 26-yarder for a touchdown. Kyle Van Noy with a fumble recovery off the strip by John Simon earlier in this game. Sam Darnold has turned over the football 3 times by the Jets. He was picked off by Duron Harmon and also picked off by Devin McCourty. So, yeah, looking like week 1 all over again against Pittsburgh. There, Brent, they were holding that shutout for so long against Pittsburgh until they elected to go up with a 4th and goal, and they went for a field goal to just get some motivation, according to Mike Tomlin, to put 3 points on the board. But that's what it looks like here in a blowout fashion. I'm really surprised by this game. I thought it would be closer. I thought this could be a trap game for the Patriots, but this one is a shocker here. 24-0 going into the halftime tunnel. Vegas Vicks wanting the Astros to win the World Series. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good series. I hope it goes 7 games with those 2 teams. It'll be pretty cool, though, to see the Nationals win their first ever World Series title. That would be so cool, though, to see. I wish it was the Expos still in Major League Baseball. I wish the Expos was still playing. Bring back Montreal. That was so cool when they used to play. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here in a matter of moments. Brent thinking that the Browns could be a trap game. That could possibly be there, too. Browns coming off the bye week. So Browns coming off a bye that they have this week. So they are well rested. We see how the Patriots are playing tonight. Not on a bye, but they've got extra days of rest from last Thursday. 10 days of rest coming into this game. So it's been just a lights out performance here by the Patriots. What they've accomplished in tonight's game. Defensively, they've been spectacular so far. Oh, wow, the Blue Jackets winning. So that makes Brent happy right there. That's great, dude. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see Columbus back in the playoffs this year. Maybe you can finally tear down the Pittsburgh Penguins this time. I know the Buffalo Sabres, because Rob on Sportscaster is a Buffalo fan, and that Buffalo Sabres team looks really good this year, too. So, yeah, right now we're just on halftime report with this stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part here tonight, where I call play-by-play. I've never watched the Premier League, Vaughn. I don't watch too much soccer. I've never been into soccer, Vaughn. So soccer is not really my cup of tea out there. So I've never really been a big soccer fan. I'm probably guessing like the younger generation, like none of you guys that's like 16, 17 years old, like juniors in high school, high schoolers, middle schoolers, you guys probably aren't like big NASCAR fans out there, I would guess. So I'm guessing you guys probably aren't big NASCAR fans at second half. In a little while from now. So I'll be on the play-by-play call. We're just at halftime, 24-0 total domination by the Patriots in this one. So let's see here. I'm just going to bring up the team statistics. Oh, there we go. Vegas Vic's NASCAR fan. Yes, same here. I went to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the first time. So that was a blast. I went to NHMS back in July. I renewed my tickets to go once again this upcoming July. I went to the Foxwoods 301. But yeah, I go to Seekonk Speedway quite a bit. That's my local racetrack, not too far from my house. It's only like a 10-15 minute drive right down the road. So I go to Seekonk Speedway quite a bit, the action track of the East. Looking at that first half, Patriots with 210 total yards. Jets having a big-time struggle with total yards in this one. 65 yards total by the Jets in that first half. And a huge problem on third down. 1 for 4 on third down conversions. 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions. The Patriots converting on third down 5 out of 9 times. And a perfect 1 for 1 on fourth down conversion by the Patriots. Only 1 sack by New England in this game, by the way. It's only 1 sack. They came in sacking Luke Falk 5 times in week 3 when they last played him. But that was the strip sack that they had. That was the sack in that game. Yeah, John Simon got the strip sack. So that was the only sack of this game. So currently we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here probably like 10 minutes or so after halftime finishes. Let's see here. Vaughn on YouTube saying today in his third period class he was pretty mad because the teacher won't let us use their phone for the rest of the week because students were being bad today. Oh, man. That's pretty bad, dude. Getting blamed on the students when you didn't even do anything, but you get in trouble anyway because it's the students. We had that one time in gym class in 5th grade. We had to march all around the gym one time because our whole class was being bad. And I wasn't even there that day because I was sick. I was sick, so I missed the last gym class. I remember that. And I came in that day and I found out that we had to march around the gym class because the rest of the class was terrible that day. So Brent loved NASCAR till Dale Jr. retired. Yeah, a lot of race fans kind of like tuned off after Dale Jr. retired. It's like a totally different like era now for NASCAR, but what's keeping it alive is like all the famous drivers, like all their sons now are into NASCAR, like Chase Elliott with Bill Elliott's son, Dave Blaney's son, Ryan Blaney. So that's what's keeping NASCAR alive is all the young studs out there. Yeah, now they have the playoffs and stuff. Stage racing, they have too, which is entirely different. At first, I didn't really care for stage racing, but over time, it's really grown on me because, like, every single point that you compete for, like, matters. And then you have this, like, one random person who can, like, win a race that gets into the playoffs. That could be, like, all the way from the back, like Casey Kane did it too, I think, yeah, 2 years ago at the Brickyard, he did it out of nowhere. He was like 23rd in the points, and he won a random race in the summer at the Brickyard and got in the playoffs because of that. And then Justin Haley winning that random rain-shortened race at Daytona for the summer race at Daytona. That was crazy. I remember watching that. Justin Haley, who was not even competing for points. He was just an Xfinity driver, just trying to make money there, and he got the win, and Kurt Busch should have got the win, but instead he was told to pit, and then thunderstorms came in, and when he pit, he went to the back of the pack, and he could have finished in first. Instead, he gave up his spot to Haley, and Haley won the race. That was crazy. Dale was your favorite NASCAR driver, Vegas Fix, man. Sorry for you. brother. Yeah, I liked watching Dale Jr. growing up. One of my favorite racers of all time has to be Dale Sr. I always loved watching the Intimidator grow up. I was so young though when he passed away. I remember the moment too. It was so sad. It was too bad. Too bad. I was just there for like so little time. Watching him race. Like I could remember a couple of his races before he passed away, which is too bad. But all-time racers, I wish I was back like living in 1992 all over again with Davey Allison, Alan Kowicki. Like I wish I was back then with those people racing because I bet I would have liked that type of racing back then in like 91, 92. Vaughn finds it dumb that the teachers have to punish the class for a couple of students. Yep, that's just unfortunate that the whole class has to get punished just because of like 2 or 3 students like pull their crap in class. That's just very sad. Shouldn't do that at all. Alright, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part here on the stream tonight as I call play-by-play of football. So this is a game to just forget right now for Sam Darnold looking at it. He's turned over the football 3 times in tonight's game. 6 for 13 passing the ball, 34 yards only in the air, and a very low QB rating of 13.5 compared to Tom's QB rating right now of 104.3. So the difference of the QB rating is for sure in this game what we see right now. There's a huge entire difference in quarterback rating in this game. So we welcome you guys in here to the stream. We'll be heading back to the second half very momentarily shortly here on Sportscaster and YouTube. It's been all Patriots 24 zip. Yep, I totally agree with you there, Vaughn. They should just punish those students, give those students a detention, get them out of the class, and have them serve time, and not the rest of the class for something that they didn't do. So currently we're just on commercial break. We all thank you guys so much for joining me here. We are on Sportscaster. We are on YouTube tonight, calling play-by-play. So yeah, Tom just heating it up right now in this game, guys. As 14 first downs by the Patriots. Tom passing for 8 of those first downs now as we head back into action here in just a couple moments on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. We thank you guys so much for joining me. Alright, great first half by the Patriots as we're going to head right back into the game here in just a moment. Everybody, a couple moments here, we will get right back into the game. So Patriots with only 1 sack in this game, but a big one, a strip sack by John Simon, which resulted in the Kyle Van Noy recovery in the play. 3 turnovers by Sam Darnold in this one so far. Alright guys, we're getting ready to go back to this game right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me as we are on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster. Tonight, Jake Bailey about to kick this football away here for the Patriots in just a moment. Alright, here we are, guys. Jake Bailey about to kick this one off, and here we are back into this game. So I'll change that graphic for you guys on YouTube right now as we move on to the third quarter. Jets will return this kick from their own end zone, taking it past the left side here with Ty Montgomery, 20 to about the 23-yard line. They are out of bounds right there down the left side of the sideline as we will get back to action here in this game right now. So Jets with the football, they start out from about their own 23-yard line. Vegas Vic's bold prediction saying Sam Darnold's gonna be picked off. So we will see. He got one already correct. On the first drive of the game, second possession, Sam Darnold was indeed picked off by Devin McCourty. Floated it up there off the pressure, and it resulted in an INT. As we are back into this game, 14:54 left to go in the third quarter right now. Darnold, ace formation at the 24-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it off to Bell. Bell now cuts towards the right side and picks up about a gain of 4 and a carry. So we're under 14:40 left to go now in the third quarter. 2nd and 4 coming up from the field here for the Jets. Second and 6 now on the field here for the Jets, just shy of the 30-yard line. Darnold from the gun. Bell lined up to the left. Read to the left as far as wide receivers. HB draw up the middle of the Bell. Bell dragging tacklers past the 30 to the 32. Just short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 coming up now for the Jets. So Jets now with a football, 9 carries for Bell in this game for 50 yards. His season high was 68 rushing yards on Monday Night Football against the Browns this year. As we're under 13:50 left to go. Big third down coming up for the Jets. They've struggled so far tonight on third down conversion. Shotgun formation for Darnold, the quarterback. He takes the snap. Hands it off to Bell. Bell cuts towards the middle. First down, past the 30-35, and dragged down at the 37. Picks up about a 6-yard gain. Gets the first down right there on the carry. Vaughn saying here, one day back in the 7th grade, they're sitting out on their floor in gym class and couldn't have free time because the students were talking about their gym teacher, so they made us sit for 5 minutes. And if the students talked, we had to start all over again with 5 minutes. Wow. That's too bad, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. 13:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. They take the snap. Back to pass. Darnold passes right side to the sticks. First down complete. Gain of 11. On the catch and a little out route towards the right sideline by Robbie Anderson. Picks up the first down as we approach the 13-minute mark left to go in this game. Hey, what's good? Welcome in, Ryan. As we approach the 10 o'clock hour here. Patriots all over the Jets today, 24-0. Sam Darnold, 3 turnovers. Devin McCourty with his 5th interception of the season. Deron Harmon with a pick in the end zone as the Jets turned it over inside at the Patriots' 19-yard line on one of the possessions. And also a forced fumble by John Simon, recovered by Kyle Van Noy earlier. That's a run HB draw by Le'Veon Bell. Nothing there. Gain or a loss of 2 it results in. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 here as we approach that 12-minute mark left to go in the third. Patriots defense holding the Jets to about 85 yards total approximately at this stage of the game. We're into the third quarter now. Tom Brady has been lights out, by the way, passing the football. 26-yard touchdown pass to Philip Dorsett earlier in this game. Julian Edelman, the leading receiver with 6 receptions, I believe. And Sony Michel with 2 rushing touchdowns. From the gun right now, 5 wide, goes Darnold. Back to pass, passes short right side. That one complete, gets around the tackler and gains around 5 out of bounds to Le'Veon Bell, the running back. It's going to bring up, though, another third down scenario coming up here for the Jets, as we're under 12 minutes left to go in the third. So 3rd down and about 5 coming up here for New York. 24-0. Big fat 0 on the scoreboard right now for the Jets. They've only been into Patriots territory 1 time in the game. They are now at... Oh, they are... Okay, now in the 2nd time of the game. They just passed midfield, so 2nd time in the game right now. Now in the shotgun formation, the 3rd and 5. They take the snap by Darnold with 1 on the play clock. Back to pass. Feels the pressure. Floats it up. It's intercepted at the 30. Here goes Gilmore. 35. Takes it past the 35. Down the right side. Tries to take it. Slips past the tackle and tackled at the 39-yard line. There you go. Vegas Vicks on the drive once again, my man. Saying that Darnold will be picked off once again. He has got it right. Like the 6th or 7th play out of the drive, that is what happened. Sam Darnold off his back foot, floats it up in the air. Just for that pass to be contested. And Stephon Gilmore, shutdown corner, gets a pick right there for the Patriots. So Sam Darnold responsible for his 4th turnover of the game now for the Jets. I believe when I checked a couple minutes ago, his QBR was at, it was very low. It was at like 13 for his quarterback rating. Now I'm going to just check it again. I'll update you guys with that. Oh, his QBR went up a little bit, actually. 17.2. Even though he's thrown 3 interceptions in this game and lost a fumble. So, 17.2. Sam Darnold, 8 for 16, 50 yards through the air. If you guys want to know Brady's numbers, it looks like this. 18 for 25, 173 passing yards, and a touchdown, a 26-yarder to Philip Dorsett. Oh, that is terrible right there with Sam Darnold. Negative 6.1 points in fantasy. Oof. It's a rough night at the office. Hopefully you didn't start him against this Patriots defense. Hopefully you didn't, unless you had no other options because all your quarterbacks were on a bye. I don't know why they would be, or so. Why your quarterbacks all would be on a bye, but if you had Sam Darnold for some reason, if you forgot to set up your lineup today, yikes. Big problem. And the shutdown, lockdown corner, Stephon Gilmore gets another interception this season. So Patriots now with the football. As we have 11-13 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They'll take over at their own 38-yard line once we get back from commercial break here on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being a part here of the channel tonight, as I call play-by-play of this one. And as well, we're on YouTube and Sportscaster tonight doing the play-by-play call. So we'll get this game here in just a moment once again. But wow, just floated it up there off his back foot. And it got intercepted. That was just a terrible pass off his back foot that got picked off. Yeah, Booger McFarland, I guess. That's just an unfortunate name for him. Alright, here we are, guys. Getting right back into this game right now. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Brady from the gun, back to pass. Zings it over the middle, complete the Dorsett. On the crossing route, picks up about 4 on the catch and takes it to the 41. Yeah, that's a pretty bad name with Booger McFarland there. Especially if you're on the live broadcast for Monday Night Football. It's quite the name you want to really change after this one. Yeah, probably in the 4th quarter we'll see Jarrett Stidham come into the game. Hopefully he just doesn't throw a pick 6 like last time against this team. I think he learned his lesson, though. Patriots with the football. Brady hands it off. Oh, big hole up the middle by Michelle. Puts it past the midfield marker. Gets the 1st down. Drags it down to about the 47-yard line. He gets tackled. And the 1st down by the Patriots back inside Jets territory. So finally they're able to run the football effectively. That was like a 8 and 9 yard carry on the last carry. So finally some progress here by the Patriots running game, which is what I like. Sam Darnold, though, just absolute tragedy out there in the field right now. 4 turnovers, 3 of them picks for only 50 yards passing as we're 10 minutes left to go in the 3rd. Shotgun formation, Brady takes the snap, hands it off. Up the middle, nothing there by Michelle in the carry. Back to the line of scrimmage at the 48 of Jets territory. So we have 9:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter here. Me too. I just was not expecting this massacre tonight. I thought it'd be close. I had told everybody at work to not pick the Pats with a spread tonight to cover the spread. I thought the Pats would lose. I thought the Pats would win, but less than 10. Brady takes the snap, left side, that one complete. Nice catch by Jacoby Myers. Great to see that he's involved in this game right now to the 40-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but gain of 8. Nice impact tonight by Jacoby. in this game. That's what I like to see. Brady working with the younger guys, the future of the Patriots. The 22, 23-year-old wide receivers here. And that's what I like to see with Jacoby Myers in this game right now, as that was his 4th reception for 43 yards. Last week he had 4 receptions for 54 yards, so working him into the rotation, which is great. That's what I like to see from the young guys. 3rd and 2, ball at the 40 of Jets territory. From the gun, Brady takes the snap, back to pass from the pocket, flushed out to his right, passes, and it's incomplete. Was there contact early to the football? The refs are going to say no. Edelman try to dive after that. Tight coverage, but the refs will say no pass interference. Brady wanted one, though, going over to the refs, saying that there was definite pass interference on this target to Edelman. I thought so, too. Let's see here in the replay. Brady throwing this one to Edelman, and just tight coverage all over the place. Tremaine Johnson in coverage, and Jake Bailey will have to punt the football away. Bond's a junior in high school, 2 years, though. He won't be dealing with the teachers punishing the whole class for a couple of students. Yep, so the days of high school will be over for you in 2 years, Vaughn. Then you'll be off to college and the big boy, as Jake Bailey gets the punt. He boots this one away. Sky, booming punt, and nice punt. Pins him inside the 5. It is down at the 2-yard line. Nice punt inside the 5 right there by Jake Bailey, and the Jets will take this football about 97 yards away from their own end zone in dangerous territory for the Jets coming up. Sam Darnold was just picked off. Chances of it happening again with a turnover well deep in their own territory, we can see. We will see what happens after this, but thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight, as I call play-by-play of football action on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, also on YouTube tonight on Final Yard Football. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part here of the channel right now. Yep, that's what the Jets are praying. No safety at this game. They've turned it over way too much. Why need a safety for the Jets? Yep, that is 2 times in the same drive that Vegas Vic has guessed that Darnold was going to get picked, and he was absolutely correct. I think twice he predicted it. Unless he did 3 times. I don't remember the 3rd one, but I feel there was one early on in the game in that one to start out the second half that he predicted it. Wait, wow. How about that? What a coincidence. So right now we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here in a matter of moments as we cover play-by-play. So I think, yeah, Thursday night football game this week. I don't think it's going to be that great. I think it's Redskins against Vikings. That's the Thursday night game. I'll be covering it, though, I believe. I think I'll be covering that one. I have the Celtics game for you guys on the basketball channel. So I'll be back with the basketball channel on Wednesday. Celtics against 76ers. First game for the Celtics season in basketball. I'll be covering the World Series tomorrow over my Sportscaster channel for baseball. My second ever baseball play-by-play I've ever done. Okay, we're back into this game right now. Deep from right before their own end zone, they hand it off to Bell. Bell up the middle, past the 5 to about the 6. Gain the 3 in the carry. Jets with a big fat 0 now on the scoreboard with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. That would be a very Jets-like thing, especially if they did have Kari Vedvik, too, still as their kicker. He would be the one to miss it. So Celtics season gets started on Wednesday. Cannot wait to see what the whole new squad can accomplish there with Cardiac Kemba on the team. Jaylen Brown got his extension today for 4 years for the Celtics. Oh, there's a snap over the head of Darnold to the back of the end zone. And it's going to go out of the end zone right there. Oh my gosh, so Jets-like. On the bad snap, goes to the back of the end zone. There is a flag down, though. There happens to be a flag. This could save the Jets. We have 7:41 left to go. A bad snap over the head of Darnold, goes back to the end zone, and he tips it out of the back out of play. He didn't kick it out of the end zone, so that would be an illegal kick if he did kick it out of the end zone. He tapped it out. I'm pretty sure that's legal. Oh, okay, so that's a flag. Okay, so there's illegal batting too. I thought if you just kick the football out, but there's also something called illegal batting. So there you go, resulting in a safety. 26 to zip, and when insult comes to injury, now the Patriots will get that football right back after the punt. We have 7:41 left to go. The snap well over the head of Sam Darnold into the end zone and bats it out of the back of the end zone. You can't do that, as that resulted in the flag, and now it's 26 to zip. Everything has just not gone the Jets' way today. So, yeah, Ryan was pointing out the Jets are praying no safety. Well, oh, man, crusher for them. They got the ball to the 6-yard line. A 3-yard carry from the 3 to the 6. Would you have ever imagined the ball at the 6-yard line? A little bit safer, and they still manage to screw it up there, and they get a safety over the head of Darnold by the center. So problems, turnovers, and miscues all over the place by the New York Jets as they punt this football away. Now to return it, that is Edelman, takes it down the left sideline, past the 30, out of bounds around the 33, 34. Miscues all over the place tonight for the Jets. It's just been a rough game. I'm surprised by how this one has turned out. I didn't think this game would be like this, a blowout. A couple people had it as a blowout. I didn't think so at all. So 7-0 Patriots before they take on the Browns next week, as Brady still has a job to do. 7:37 left to go in the third. He's under center right now in the ace formation. You're up by 26. How about a 30 burger on the board right now for Tom in the Patriots offense? Tom takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He had a hole right there, and you didn't cut through it. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play by Sony Michel, the running back. There's a flag down. We'll check the flag. We have 7.5 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll check the flag here in just a moment. That's a holding penalty by the Patriots. Usually not a whole lot of penalties in this game by New England. And that one resulting in a hold with 7:30 left to go in the third. So let's see here. Vaughn in the YouTube chat saying he remembers back in October 2018. He was in class. A couple of students took their phone out when the teacher was up there teaching, and the teacher punished the whole class for that. Oh, man, that's unfortunate there. The students who didn't do anything getting punished by the teachers. That's just terrible, but that's what it's like being kids, I guess, and you'll have more freedom when you guys get to be adults someday. You won't be punished for that stuff. Shotgun formation right now. Brady takes the snap, rolls out to the right, now passes, steps up into the pocket. Oh, wobbly pass up in the air. Oh, it's intercepted. Coming up right there, somebody got a piece of Brady from behind. They got picked off on the play by Trumaine Johnson. So the first miscue by the Patriots comes with about 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Somebody forced the pressure. Somebody got around their offensive lineman and got behind the football where Brady was to release it and got stripped of that ball from the back, went wobbly up in the air. Looked reminiscent of that Matt Barkley interception that was picked off that Jamie Collins got to seal the game. So 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 coming up now on the field. And Jets with a football. Ball security has been a huge problem for the Jets tonight. So we have 7 minutes remaining. They have it at the 34-yard line, the Patriots territory. Darnold, ace formation, takes the snap, hands it off to Bell. Bell, right side runs, about to gain a 2 to the 32. So Bell takes it with under 7 remaining to the 32-yard line here. Second and 8 now. 8 players with 2 or more sacks this season for the Patriots. That's the most in the NFL. I see that graphic right now. Darnold passes left side, deep to the end zone, overshoots his receiver, incomplete. There's a flag down, though. J.C. Jackson going to get the pass interference on him. That pass intended for Demaryius Thomas. I believe Jackson in coverage here, and the refs pulled out a flag for J.C. Jackson in coverage, but that pass was way over the head of DT's head. Didn't even make an effort to catch it. They're going to say pass interference by Jackson, automatic first down. Now, that pass wasn't even catchable. That pass wasn't even catchable there. Well over the head of Thomas. Thomas didn't even make an effort to go for it. Just saw the football zoom past his head. It'd be something if he made an effort. Went back to the football, but didn't. 1st and 10, though, results in a flag. First down with a position here inside the 10-yard line. If you're the Jets now, you have to score, right? You have to score if you're the Jets. You don't turn it over if you're inside the 10, right? We're going to see here what happens. Actually, they're at the 11. So right outside the 10 at the 11. Shotgun formation for Darnold. Bell towards the left. Darnold takes the snap, passes in the flat to Bell. Oh, gets completely walloped. Dante Hightower right there walloping Le'Veon Bell, making sure that he didn't get that football, and it stops the clock with 6:18 left to go in the third. I saw that right there, left side of the flat. Bell and Hightower read that. Just completely obliterates Bell on the play. Hey, there you go, Vaughn. Vaughn wants to take Korean class because he's into Korean girls. Everybody has their preference. Maybe someday, Vaughn, maybe they'll have that in college for you. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 11. Jets take the snap. They screen it over towards the right side. Over the head of Bell, incomplete on the play. Miscues, miscues, miscues. Throw the ball to the end zone, not in the flat here, guys. If you're the Jets. This is just terrible football all over the place. You're at the Patriots 11-yard line. You have to score, right? You have to score here, right? I'm not sure if they're going to be able to. Next thing, somebody pointed out in the chat, next thing that would be so Jets-like would be them missing the kick. That would be the next thing. Maybe the Patriots will get a field goal block. We will see. 3rd and 10 coming up. Darnold, 3 interceptions tonight against the Blitz. Ball at the 11. Darnold from the gun takes the snap. Passes off his back foot to the end zone. Oh my gosh, he's picked off again. Oh man, guess who? Barely into the lineup, it's Terrence Brooks who picks him off. This is insane. This is a night to forget right now by Sam Darnold. Throwing off his back foot is always a problem. Floats it up to the end zone, and Terrence Brooks is there to pick it off. You gotta be kidding me. At the 19-yard line of the Patriots, the first drive in the red zone, picked off. 2nd time there. At the 11-yard line, right outside, inside the 10. Pass off the back foot to the back of the end zone once again. Back middle of the end zone. Picked off again. This is just sad. Total destruction in this game. Out of all players, Terrence Brooks gets the interception. That is interception number 4 now by Darnold. A QB rating of 10.1. And he's 8 for 19 for 50 yards. The Patriots are going for a NFL record with most interceptions. They now have 18 interceptions this season, 20 total takeaways. They are going for that record of interceptions, which is 39 interceptions, by the way, I believe, or by the San Francisco 49ers back in 1989. I believe it was 39 picks by the 89 49ers. So, wow. And then they got Baker Mayfield coming up next, who leads the NFL in picks with 11, I believe. Ouch. So Sam Darnold throwing off his back foot, a huge problem. Oh, man, where does the learning curve come from here? Sophomore quarterback, you thought that he'd take the proper steps in the NFL to upgrade here and be much better this season, but it just hasn't happened. This is embarrassing for the Jets. 2 times in the red zone. No points to show for. This is just bad. Bad football in general all around. I cannot believe it. I thought it'd at least be a competitive game tonight. We were not treated to that at all. This is Monday Night Football at its finest this season. Non-competitive blowouts in Monday Night Football. For the past couple weeks, too. The 49ers against the Browns a few weeks ago. Last week was great, though. Lions against the Packers. But other than that, it's been a really bad couple weeks for Monday Night Football. Alright, so here we are getting ready right back into this game. Everyone. In the shotgun formation, Tom with the football from the 20. Rolling out to the right, screens it off, and that is a loss of 8. I don't even know why. I think that was James White who got the football, just dropped it. Well, he was on top of somebody. That could have been intercepted too. But at least just drop it in his own hands or something. There, instead he takes a loss of 8 on the catch. Indeed, this Patriots D is man, it's scarier than Halloween out there right now. Scarier than going to the Fright Fest or any of those things. Scary Acres, the Tower of Terror, the Factory of Terror in Fall River. Scarier than that. 2nd and 18 for the Patriots. Brady from the gun back to pass over across the middle, past the 15, down around the 19-yard line. On the reception is James White. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 11. Vaughn saying he doesn't think Sam Ehlinger is ready for the NFL. Yeah, I haven't seen him that much play. I know Joe Burrow is, though. He's ready for the NFL if somebody picks him up. He's having a huge season, Joe Burrow, for LSU. So we're under 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 10 now. On the field here with the Patriots. They're cruising in this one, 26-0. Ball at the 20. At their own 20 right now from the shotgun formation. This is Brady. 3rd and 10 coming up for Tom. Takes the snap from the pocket. Back to pass. Delivers this one out. Down the right sideline. Overshoots his wide receiver. There's a flag down, though, in the secondary. Myers was the open receiver. Flag down. We'll check the flag as we have 4:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter here. Pass interference by the defense. Automatic 1st down to the Patriots. So, Trumaine Johnson covering Jacoby Myers. Tom went to him, and that's where the pass interference happened. So, Trumaine Johnson commits the PI penalty. Automatic 1st down for New England. So, nothing at all going on for the direction of this game tonight as far as the Jets. 1st and 10, 4:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter here on the stream. Ace formation, Brady takes the snap, and they'll go wide receiver, reverse down the left side, and Edelman picks up about a gain of 5 in a jet sweep right there with under 4.5 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Second and 4 now. As we approach that 4-minute mark left to go in the 3rd quarter. Brady from the gun. Takes the snap. Back to pass. Into the pocket. Passes down. And Brady goes down with pressure. Able to get back up, though. So that is good. Quinnen Williams, the defensive tackle, number 3 draft pick from Alabama, putting on the pressure, dragging Brady onto the ground, but it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 coming up for the Patriots. Now we got 3:58 left to go in this 3rd quarter. We thank you guys so much for being a part of both of these streams tonight, by the way, as I call play-by-play here. We're on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster tonight with the play-by-play. 6 receptions by Edelman for 37 yards. Dorsett with a touchdown reception. 3 receptions for 46 tonight. Brady back to pass. Watch out. Tried to screen that one over. Incomplete on the play by Tom on the pass. And his offensive line just not there helping out Tom. There's a flag down. This one looks like it's going to be intentional grounding by Tom. Just had to get rid of that football. That's all he could do. Oh, man. He just had to get rid of that football. It's going to back him up. So, here's the play. Intentional grounding by the Patriots by Tom. Okay, so it's going to be an intentional. Anyway, lost it down. They'll puck the football away. He was in the tackle box, too. Yeah, somebody forgot their assignment blocking up front, so nothing Tom could do except throw the football away someplace, somehow, some way. 3:54 now left to go in the third quarter in the stream. Joe Burrow, the next Tom Brady. That could very well be possible there, depending on what team he does land on. So Jake Bailey at his own 25-yard line, about to boot this football away here for the Patriots. He does. He punts this football away right now for Jake Bailey. And the Jets back to return this punt. And the Jets call for a fair catch right there. Okay, so Jets will have the football back when we do go back to action here in a stream. A couple moments. As we'll have 3:51 left to go, or about so, under 3:50 left to go in the third quarter here in the stream. Ryan in the chat saying 1, 2, 3, 4. How many picks has Sam Darnold thrown? I know I'm seeing ghosts here. Sam Darnold right now with 4 interceptions in this game by Darnold. So 4 interceptions, and he also lost another fumble in this game. Some terrible picks off his back foot in this one. Let's see here, Vaughn. Yes, Tennessee needs a quarterback. No more Marcus Mariota for the Titans. Buccaneers too. With Jameis Winston, need to move on from him. So there's the 2015 class. There you go, 1 and 2. They will no longer be quarterback in the NFL. That's just a terrible quarterback class of 2015 right there. As those two, Mariota and Winston, will not be starting quarterbacks after this season, it looks to appear to be. Negative 8.1 in fantasy. Oof. Hopefully you didn't start Sam Darnold today. I don't see why you would have started him against this Patriots defense. Patriots going up against the NFL record for interceptions for the end of the season, I believe. The Patriots right now have 18 interceptions through the first 7 games of the season so far. So 18 picks through the first 7 games. I believe the team that has the record has 39 picks. That was the 1989 San Francisco 49ers, I believe. That stat that they have the most interceptions in the season. Patriots could break that record. They could break that record later this year if they do keep on being a pick machine. And they have some teams in general that they can be another pick machine. Next week they got the Browns. Baker Mayfield leading the NFL with 11 interceptions. And they also have yet to play the Cincinnati Bengals. They have them in December. So they get to play another pick machine in Andy Dalton. And that offense, who has just struggled big time this year. So we thank you guys so much for being a part here. We're on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster right now. We'll go back to action on the stream here in just a moment. So not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. He was picked off twice in the end zone in this game by Sam Darnold. So Vegas Vix betting here. J.C. Jackson going to get the last pick, he bets. How about Terrence Brooks, out of all players, getting an interception for the Patriots? Barely even plays in the rotation. He got the pick. That's a run up the middle. We see Chase Winovich is now into the game for the Patriots. So he came onto the tackle right there. Jets with a football. So I'm just going to change that possession. We're almost down to the end of the third quarter. We've still yet to play in the fourth quarter, guys. We're almost ending the third. Most interceptions through the first 7 games besides the 1996 Packers for interceptions. So we approach the 3-minute mark left to go in the third. We still have 18 minutes left to go in this ball game. 2nd and 7 coming up. Darnold from the gun goes 5 wide. Back to pass now by Darnold. Steps up into the pocket. Takes the snap. Left sideline. Overshoots his wide receiver to the bench. Incomplete. Stops the clock on the 3rd and 7. This game is dragging right now. Dragging along. Too many incomplete passes. Sam Darnold getting picked off numerous times. 8 for 20. 50 yards passing and 4 interceptions with a QB rating of 10.7 here at the moment. So that is Sam Darnold's numbers right now in this game. Yep, that was another crappy pass. Another crappy pass, not even complete. Alright, 3rd and 7 coming up. Shotgun formation here for Darnold, the quarterback, on a big, crucial 3rd down. Takes the snap. Back to pass, rushed out to his right. Rose on the bootleg. That one complete though, past the 30-35. And Le'Veon Bell gets it to but the 40-yard line, dragged at the bound. But wait, there's a flag. There's a flag in the play. We will check the flag. Chase Winovich signaling that was on the Jets. We'll check here to see what the flag is. And that is a holding call by Brandon Shell on the offensive line of the Jets. So backs up the Jets. Unfortunate there. Too many penalties on crucial third downs that they have made, and the Jets can't convert. This game is dragging. 2:47 left to go in the third here, guys. Vaughn saying here, the two quarterbacks, Mariota and Winston, were good in college. Yep, they went to the college football playoff together. But in the NFL, they just never lived up to their hype for the 2015 class. Which draft has the best quarterback class over the last 10 years? Ooh, interesting question there. I'll see you in just a moment. Shotgun formation, they take it. Pass down the left sideline, and out of bounds, incomplete. There a flag down here? There were... Yeah, a flag comes down. A wide receiver comes up with a DB tangled up, and we'll check here the penalty call. This might be pass interference by the Patriots. 2:25 left to go in the third. The refs are sorting out this one. We'll see what the penalty call is. If it was incidental contact with a tangle up or not. Okay, so they take away the penalty flag. They say incidental contact, tangle up there in the secondary. And that was just overshot way long down the left sideline. It's going to bring up a fourth down punting situation here for the Jets. So there's the Jets in a nutshell. All right, let's see here. Which draft class has the best quarterback over the last 10 years? I think probably the one 2017 is an interesting one with Mahomes. 2017 was a really good class, I feel like, as that ball gets booted away to the 40-yard line, and they'll take it up the field right now. Nice move by Olszewski, gain around 2 in the punt return now. Patriots will get the football back. So let's see here. I'm just going to take a look at what that... I know Trubisky was in 2017. I think, right? So NFL draft for quarterbacks in 17. Yeah, Trubisky. Oh, Deshaun Watson and Mahomes. So, yeah, Watson and Mahomes was in there. So that's a really good quarterback class as far as I can remember. That one was fantastic. So winning the last recent decade. Alright, here we are. Patriots with the football. 2:14 left to go in the third. So Patriots got Baker Mayfield next. He has been a pick machine this season. Left side counter. That's a good run. About to gain a 9 and a carry. Moving the wheels as we go to under 2 minutes left to go in the third right now. Bill Belichick will move on to 268 most wins of all time. 268 behind George Halas and Don Shula for most wins of head times. Yeah, Trubisky was just drafted way too high. He really hasn't proved it yet for Chicago. This is still a great draft class. All the teams that missed out, though, picking up, like Chicago picking up Trubisky, where they missed out on Watson and Mahomes. 2nd and 1 coming up now as we approach a minute and a half left to go in the third. Brandon Bolden used as the back of the backfield. Brady takes the snap, screens it over to Bolden. Bolden past the midfield marker, gets the first down. Dragged down to about the 47. Jets territory, picks up the first. Kidder96, welcome back into the chat, saying that Carl's Jr. and Hardee's have the Happy Star logo. Yeah, Happy Star logo at Carl's Jr.'s and Hardee's. The only reason why I know that is because I watch NASCAR, and that's like an official sponsor of NASCAR. Brady, all time in the world from the pocket, flushed out to his left now. Brady, shovel pass, gets it beyond the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Nobody there. We have 1 minute left to go in the third. So, yeah, there are, like, no Carl's Jr.'s and Hardee's, like, within a remote, close range of me. I'm up from Massachusetts. There's nothing in New England with Carl's Jr. and Hardee's in my area. I believe once you get to, like, New York and Pennsylvania, then you encounter, like, 1 or 2 of them. And then when you get out towards, like, other areas, like, out towards, I think, I would guess the Southwest, that's where you get them. 2nd and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation here for Brady, the quarterback. Takes the snap, back to pass here, flushed out to the right, passes that one completely wide open down the right sideline. Picks up the first down, going off to the races, and gets tripped up. That's James White with a huge reception down at the 15-yard line, picks up the first down. White was tripped up by the back of the shoe. If he had been able to break that tackle and keep his footing, he would have went in for the touchdown on a little screen play towards the right. Yup, if only Patrick Mahomes was drafted to the Bears, that team would be nasty. With the defense that they have, that team would be having some Super Bowl rings right now. 1st and 10 coming up, 40 seconds and counting down left to go in the 3rd quarter here. Brady from the gun at the 27-yard line, takes the snap, all time in the world, passes, short left side to White. White makes a tackle or miss, down at the 20 inside the red zone right now, gain of 8 on the catch. It's going to bring up a 2nd down for the Patriots coming up, using James White in this game on this pass drive. This is great to see for number 28 getting some action. I'd like to see some Brady to Myers. That'd be fantastic. Brady to Myers. Brady takes the snap, pass over the middle. This one complete, 1st down. Goes to the 15-yard line. Finds White once again on the catch. He's made 3 straight receptions in a row. As we have just ended the 3rd quarter, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. We will move on to the 4th quarter here in just a moment, as we are on YouTube calling play-by-play tonight. Also on Sportscaster, by the way, as well. 26-0. The score, a total beatdown in this game right now. But thank you guys so much for being a part here of the channel tonight. So 4th quarter coming up here in a matter of moments, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. 26-0. The Patriots will have the football at their own 15-yard line when we get back to action here on the stream. Vaughn thinking that Justin Herbert will be drafted to the Tennessee Titans. So living on with the Oregon QBs for Justin Herbert, it seems to be, if he does get drafted by Tennessee. So goes Marcus, and now they'll get Justin Herbert. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe they'll get another Hawaiian kid in Tua. So that could be possible too if they get Tua. By the way, Tua is injured now, as he will be missing, I believe, the next couple weeks of college football for Alabama. So Tua is hurt. Got injured on Sunday. So right now we're just on commercial break. We're going to head off to the 4th quarter here in a matter of moments. Justin Herbert and the Cincy uni will be good. Yeah, that's another team. No more Andy Dalton after this year. Yeah, they're just going to have to rebuild that entire team for Cincinnati. The only future on that team is Joe Mixon, but he's had a struggling year this season for Joe Mixon. That's unfortunate, too, with Joe Mixon. They are dead last in running the football for the Cincinnati Bengals. And there's just nothing there offensively because Andy Dalton doesn't have any good wide receivers for the team. So currently we're just on commercial break. Looking at the numbers, though, in tonight's matchup, Sam Darnold with just an abysmal performance. 8 for 21, 50 yards through the air, 4 picks, and had a lost fumble as well. Tom Brady ripping to shreds this Jets defense. 26 for 38 passing the football. 222 passing yards, a touchdown by Tom. He did throw an interception, though, in this game as the pressure came from behind and that ball was up in the air and picked off by the Jets. So we're going to head right back into this game here, guys, for a 1st and 10 coming up for the Patriots. Patriots with the 1st and 10. They hand it off right side on the James White carry, right side counter. No gain on the play. It's going to keep the clock rolling right now. Vaughn saying here, Jags need a quarterback. Not really, man. They got Gardner Minshew as QB. So you got Minshew magic right now. Let him do his thing. I think the Jags will be back in the mix. I think Jacksonville will either be a 7 or a 6. If they can somehow make it into the wild card, that would be fantastic for Jacksonville's case, but I think they're just going to miss it as a 7. Brady takes the snap, passes right short side, complete to Edelman right at the 1st down marker. The refs are going to stay right at that marker to gain at the 4-yard line inside the 10 now for the Patriots. So we'll see where they spot that football off, but Julian Edelman adding to his resume another reception in this one. He is having one incredible game tonight. Brady to Edelman, short right side, and that gets completed all day, all the time in the world. 26-0. How about a 30-burger on the board? The Patriots have a 1st and goal from the 4 of Jets territory. There in the ace formation, Brady hands it off up the middle of Sony Michel. Nothing there. No gain on the carry. Sony Michel and the pile just collapses. Yeah, there's been huge problems just blocking up front in this game. No holes whatsoever as the holes have collapsed in this game. And when there have been holes, Sony Michel hasn't really used his vision that often to get through the holes. One time at least I saw a hole, but he didn't juke through it. He kept through a pretty tight gap and got like 1 or 2 yards in that carry. So 2nd and goal, this time ticking off the clock. Patriots just want to get this game done and over with at MetLife tonight. So 2nd and goal comes up as we're under 13 and a half left to go in the 4th quarter here on the stream. Patriots take the snap. Brady passes left side, that one complete, going to the end zone. White diving to the pylon just short, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. James White almost had it, but 28 couldn't get across the pylon for the touchdown. It'd be a 3rd and goal from the 1. Brady passed that one underneath, and White just tried to dive. Couldn't dive upfield towards the pylon because he had a weird angle at it. Went towards the other side of the angle, couldn't get it. That was close, though. 3rd and goal coming up, ball at the 1. Watch for this one. Brady under center. What he will do right now. Wide receiver going in motion towards the right side. Brady to Myers would be nice if he's in there. Brady will call a timeout. Didn't like what he saw. So 3rd and goal coming up from the 1. Brady will talk things over with 12:36 left to go in the 4th quarter of this ball game right now as we're on YouTube and Sportscast. They're calling play-by-play of this one. Alright, 3rd and goal, guys. 26-0. They have a chance to put up the 30-burger on the board right now at this stage of the game. They have it from the 1-yard line of the Jets. Brady, 28 for 40 passing, 237 passing yards with a TD. Sony Michel already with 2 rushing touchdowns. Sony in the backfield right now behind Brady. They're going heavy right now with a power eye. Brady under center, about to take the snap here. Takes the snap, handoff to Michel, right side, counter to the end zone, gets it for the touchdown. Sony plunging it in, touchdown number 3 today. If you played him in fantasy, he is touchdown dependent. He gets it. This game is 32-0 Patriots. 17 carries for only 43 yards, averaging 2.5 yards per carry. But Sony Michel, the bulldozer, what he's best known for is goal line touches. And right there, he is the new Aaron Jones this week of the NFL. He gets another one. He bulldozes his way into the end zone. And it's 32-0. 12.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Here comes on the Patriots from the left hash by Mike Nugent to attempt a point after right now. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick by Nugent. This one is up. This one is through the uprights, up and good. A 33 spot on the board. 33-3 was the final score. The Patriots against the Steelers in Week 1. Now they have a 33 spot on the board against the Jets. By the way, the last score of the game was 33-14. Patriots against Jets 2. So Patriots have been scoring 33 quite a bit of times this season. And they have a 33 spot on the board once again. 33-7 against the Redskins. 33-0 here. Actually, was it? I'm just going to check here. I think it was 30. Might have been a mistake by my part right now. 30-14. For some reason, I thought that was 33, but 30-14 was the final score of the last matchup between these two teams. But now it's 33-0. Patriots trying to put together a shutout in this one. It's incredible what the Patriots have done so far this season defensively. Just absolutely incredible. By the way, the 49ers putting in a shutout, 9-0 against the Redskins in a very sloppy, rainy game. Patriots have yet to have a shutout this season. Oh, no, they did. 43-0 against the Dolphins. Okay, yeah. So they had one shutout against the Dolphins, 43-0 was the score there. So they already did have a shutout against Miami. They have another chance to put together shutout number 2 of the year. Let's hear back to the chat right now. Vaughn thinking that the Dolphins will take Tua. Bengals will take Joe Burrow. Bucks taking Jalen Hurts is what Vaughn says here in the chat. Vegas Vicks with Matthew Slater. How you feel about being 7-0? Oh yeah, Matthew Slater, the man. He's fantastic. Lincoln Riley, the coach for Oklahoma, would be good for an NFL job. Yeah, I think he was in the discussion with Baker Mayfield a couple years ago, but Lincoln Riley never took that head coaching job that they were thinking about getting him in the NFL. He wanted to keep it at Oklahoma. So right now we're just on commercial break. We will head back into the stream here in a matter of moments, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. 33-0. The Jets will have the football. So Jets will get this football back. Nothing going the Jets' way in this game today. Sam Darnold, just problems. Passing the football. 8 for 21, 50 passing yards, 4 interceptions. Those are the numbers that you see in a high school football game when you play against another team. When you make all those incomplete passes. Not against a team like this in the NFL. Okay, we're back to action. 12.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots will boot this ball away with Bailey. And it goes the back of the end zone on the play. Jets will take it over from their own 25. Alright, Jets with the football, 1st and 10 now, as they have it. Darnold in the ace formation. As he takes the snap, back to pass, play action, Darnold airs this one out, and nobody home. Was almost intercepted again, guys. In the defense, Jawan Williams almost had an interception there. He had come back to the football about 3 or 4 steps before. Wow. This is going to bring up a quick now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. 2nd and 10 now from the Jets from their own 25. That was almost picked by Williams. Jets go Omaha here. That play is blown dead at the line of scrimmage. That's a 5-yard false start on the play. That's a 5-yard penalty in the offensive line. False start on the play. Oh, man. Adding insult to injury. This game has been terrible here tonight for the Jets. It's been just an atrocious disgrace all around. It's been bad. 2nd and 15, coming up 12.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. This game is dragging everybody. From the shotgun, going 5 wide. Darnold is going to have to pass this football. Nevertheless, if you're going 5 wide, takes the snap. Back to pass. Darnold passes off his back foot, launches it way away. Not even close to DT. Not even close. Was like 10 yards to the left of him out of bounds. It's going to be a 3rd and 15. Man, I've seen so many quarterbacks play in the NFL. I've never seen as bad as a throwing display as I have tonight. This is pretty bad. Besides Nathan Peterman in the first half against the Chargers for the Bills in his first game he ever started, that might have been the worst one, but this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad as far as throwing the football. It seems like Sam Darnold had like a holdout in the NFL, and he's looking like he gets his first start today after like a 7-week holdout or 6-week holdout in the NFL. 3rd and 15, Darnold back to pass. All day in the world here from the pocket. Airs it out down the right sideline, and you overshoot your wide receiver. All the way into the other country there. You threw that football. You just threw that football all the way to Connecticut. How do you feel about that, Sam Darnold? Throws that ball over to Hudson, past New Jersey, through New York, all the way to Stamford, Connecticut. He throws that football. And it goes into the crowds out of play. 25 feet at least over his wide receiver's head. Terrible game here. 8 for 24, 50 yards through the air by Darnold tonight. And another punt coming up on the field right now, as they're going to boot this ball off with Lack Edwards. Patriots back to return this with Olszewski. Does from the 37. Takes it past the 40. Oh, here he goes. 50, 45, and down at the 43-yard line by Gunner. On the returner right there. All the way past midfield. Gets a hole and takes it up the seam of the field. And another great field position coming up for the Patriots. So right now we're going to commercial break. Thanks so much, guys, for being a part here of the channel, as this is a sports dish on Sportscaster. We're also on YouTube here on Final Yard Football. Wow. Man. Just bad all around for the Jets. Vaughn is a big fan, though. He's saying he's a big fan of Ohio State this year. Yeah, Justin Fields, J.K. Dobbins having a great year there. This Ohio State team looking like they're definitely, in my opinion, going to be in the college football playoff unless they get upset along the way. But it looks like Ohio State will be making their way into the college football playoffs and most likely the national title game. I think it could be different this year. It could be LSU against Ohio State, guys. That's what I feel like it could possibly be this year. Not at all. Sam Darnold not himself today. Not himself like he was against the Cowboys. Hey, what's good, Sam? Welcome back here to the channel. Man, what a weird game. Just terrible performance by the Jets all around with Sam Darnold. Man, he just not looking like himself at all. Throwing off his back foot multiple times. With the ball at the 19-yard line in the Patriots territory, the ball at the 11-yard line. In both of those plays, he threw interceptions to the back of the end zone. This is just, man, it's just terrible. I've never seen a quarterback performance this bad besides Nathan Peterman a couple years ago for the Bills against the Chargers. Yeah, Ryan here on YouTube saying he still has mono. At least that's how he's playing. Man, he has recovered from the mono. He was cleared from the mono, but he is playing like that right now. Not even close to 100%. He's playing at like 5% of what his capacity should be. It's ouch. Yeah, me too, Vaughn. I like to see two new teams in the national championship for once instead of Alabama Clemson. Sam Darnold said he was seeing ghosts on Twitter in the first half. Well, anybody would against this tough of a Patriots defense here. Wow. This has been really bad for the Jets today. So we're back to action now. Patriots with the football all day. Tom in the pocket, passes short left side. That one complete to the 40-yard line. He gets on the receiving ends. Who's 82? That's the new tight end, I think. Yeah, that's the new tight end, I feel like. 82, who just got the reception on the play. So who is 82 for the Patriots? I'm just going to look here. He got his first reception in the game as Tom spreads it out. Yeah, Eric Tomlinson. So yeah, he was just acquired last week, the tight end. Eric Tomlinson out of like nowhere, and he gets the reception. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Patriots now. As Brady's in the ace formation, just trying to chew this clock down. This game's dragging as we approach the 11 o'clock hour in just a second. Brady takes the snap, avoids the pressure. Deep pass down the right side, and overshoots Edelman by 2 yards, incomplete. Brings up a 3rd and 9. So yeah, Eric Tomlinson just got his first ever reception as a Patriot for 1 yard a moment ago. Do I watch Vanderbilt football or basketball? Not really, unless they play really good teams there, Vaughn, for Vanderbilt basketball. Not football, though, unless for some reason they do make a turnaround. Hey, what's good? Jake24 Titan, what is good? Thanks so much for being a part here. Yeah, man, why in the world is Sam Darnold torturing himself tonight like this? It's just been a problem all around for the Jets. So unlike himself, Brady takes the snap from the 40, back to pass, steps up into the pocket. Brady escapes the pressure, passes short left side, complete the bullet, and bouncing off tacklers just shy of the first down marker. Dragged down at the 33. So it's going to be a 4th down coming up. How about Brady, though, escaping the pressure? 42 years old, stepping up in the pocket. Should have been sacked in the play. And able to escape the pressure and pass the ball for like a 8-yard gain on a little screen pass towards the left to Brandon Bolden. 4th and 2 coming up. Patriots just want to get this game over and done with as we approach the 10.5 minute mark left to go in the 4th quarter. Jake Bailey will punt away this football here for the Patriots in just a moment. Vanderbilt football, pretty bad, Vaughn saying here in the chat. More like Rutgers. Yeah, Rutgers basketball is pretty bad too, but the football team is one of the worst in college football also. So, Patriots will take the delay a game 5-yard penalty. UConn football 2. UMass at the bottom. I believe, who is that? I believe it's Toledo, who's the last place team in the FBS right now. I believe Toledo is winless in college football. 4th and 2 coming up, everybody. 10:23 left to go in the 4th. Jake Bailey will punt this football away as he's standing at the edge of the midfield logo. Yeah, Vanderbilt's never been good with football, as long as I can remember. In basketball, they've been kind of like a seesaw. They were in the tournament, like in the early 2010s. I think 2012 they were in the tournament. 10 minutes left to go in the 4th. Bailey standing at the edge of that half-court logo. They're going to take a false start here with Brandon Bolden moved in motion. So Jake24 Titan saying, what's up? Don't like the Pats, but Sony won his fantasy matchup this week. So there you go. Sony Michel, 3 rushing touchdowns. So he won his fantasy matchup. That's awesome, dude. So yeah, Sony got the red zone touches today. So even though he was held like under 50 yards throughout this game, not really seeing the holes, he's getting the red zone volume. So that's the good thing there with Sony Michel in this matchup is we welcome you guys in here to the stream on the YouTube channel. Thanks you guys so much here for being a part here at YouTube. We're also on Sportscaster tonight calling play-by-play of this game. 4th and 2 coming up now. Patriots will boot this football off finally. Jake Bailey gets the punt. A very light punt here. He'll attempt to punt it inside the 10-yard line. This one is fielded, though, at the 13. So that's where the Jets will have the football back, 13-yard line, when we get back to action. Just a total tragedy of a day here by Sam Darnold in this one. 8 for 24 passing, terrible passes, overshooting wide receivers left and right by another zip code in this game. 50 yards through the air only for 4 interceptions and a lost fumble. It's been a game to forget, a career low by Darnold in tonight's game for the Jets. So Vaughn in the chat saying Rutgers should cut their basketball team and football team. Yeah, they should play with another division. Another division there. Not the Big Ten. They're not able to win any games in the Big Ten. They're always like last place. Ever since they moved from the Big East to the Big Ten. And some of the teams were bad before the Big East Conference realignment with the American. Like some of the teams in the Big East were towards like the very bottom. Like South Florida wasn't great for football and basketball during like the 2000s. DePaul has never been good for basketball. Ever since they went to the Missouri Valley over to the Big East, they've struggled. They barely put together any winning seasons. So currently, yeah, we're just on commercial break, everybody. We will head back into the stream. The Jets will have the football. Sam Darnold will have it back as they are down 33-0. They'll take over at their own 14-yard line with 9:37 left to go in the game after this commercial break. So currently just on commercial break, everyone, and then we'll head right back into the stream here in a matter of minutes, as I'll be calling play-by-play. But thank you guys for being a part here of the channel. You guys have been awesome throughout the night here, whether it's YouTube or Sportscaster. You guys have been fantastic here. Yeah, you have no clue with the Patriots running backs, what they're going to do. James White from the backfield or Sony Michel. Brandon Bolden has had a couple touchdowns in the past couple of games too, so he comes in for a random couple of plays. Rex Burkhead is always an injury concern, and they just never activate Damian Harris, the rookie, for some reason. They just never activate him into the squad. Alright, 1st and 10, 9:37 left to go in the 4th quarter. And this is just a run past the 20 to about the 25-yard line. They're going to get the first down of it. Wow, so Ryan updated me here. Sports Fury ended their stream because how bad this game is. Ouch. Oh my gosh, wow. yeah, we'll be going through this game through its entirety tonight to the fourth quarter. Feel free, guys. Join me on this link right here. I'll be going Patriots post game tonight through there. If I get enough views on that, I'll get a couple more dollars this week. So feel free to help me out there on the Patriots post game over on my Sportscaster site. As that's a 1st and 10. That's a pass incomplete down the right side. It's going to bring up now a 2nd and 10 with 8:57 left to go. So after that, I'll jump over on Sportscaster like 5 minutes after the game. I'll do Patriots post-game over on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster for you guys. Tomorrow, for the play-by-play stuff, no stuff on YouTube tomorrow, just on Sportscaster for the World Series. I do my NFL game picks when I get home after work around 7 or 7:30. But I'll be back in the basketball channel for you guys, Behind the Arc Basketball. I'll be on my basketball channel on Wednesday. That'll be Celtics versus 76ers at 7:30. Pass down the right sideline. That one is caught. That was close to being intercepted on the play, but caught down the right sideline there for the Jets with 8:40 left to go in this game. This game has been such a drag here. Now we're past the 11 o'clock hour on the East Coast. Demaryius Thomas making the reception. 3 receptions, 42 yards, as we have a 1st and 10 coming up. Under 8.5 left to go. Darnold. From the gun next to the left of him is Le'Veon Bell. Darnold hands it off. HB draw the bell, and he gets ridden down for about a gain of 1 on the carry coming from behind right there to make the tackle was Kyle Van Noy right from behind. So, yep, another piss pass. It's been like that, Ryan, as he has been informing me throughout the game how bad the passes were. Passing it to another zip code, basically, what Sam Darnold did. That pass looked like one of them on the last drive. Looked like it sailed over the Hudson and went to the state of Connecticut. From New Jersey through New York, over Manhattan to Stamford, Connecticut. That's how bad one of the passes was. Darnold takes the snap here from his own 45 passes. Short left side at the sticks. It's complete. Patriots are saying it's incomplete. Let's see what the refs say. And the refs say that Jamison Crowder caught it. So 7.5 left to go in the game. Crowder did catch it. Results in the 1st down now for the Jets. As now we're under 7.5 left to go. We'll just... Man, a lot of these games have been blowouts. Like the past couple of times the Patriots have played, the last 3 meetings against the Jets, they've all been blowouts. Yes, Vaughn. Arkansas with football, they have not been doing so hot with football. 7:14 left to go in the 4th quarter. Belichick is challenging this play. So here we are. We're going to have more time taken off the clock. So Belichick is challenging that catch, by the way, by Jamison Crowder at the 1st down marker. The 10-yard reception by Crowder. So we're looking at the replay. That could be a trap underneath. Looking at that replay right there, that could possibly be a trap underneath by Crowder. That looked like he bobbled it at the ground. So Belichick is challenging this, by the way, in a meaningless 33-0 game. This doesn't reflect the outcome at all. Meaningless here. At this stage, 7:14 left to go. It's like you just want to get away from the stadium and move on next week back to Gillette when you take on the Browns. Just have the players rest up. Take on Cleveland. We're moving on to Baker here, guys. Vanderbilt basketball has been like a seesaw. They were terrible last year, though, even though they had like a I think number 5 draft pick Darius Garland they had on the team, who barely even played college basketball. Okay, so this is the challenges here. That call is confirmed. It was a catch, by the way, by Jamison Crowder. So the Patriots are charged with a timeout. So the Patriots with 1 more timeout left to go. Jets, by the way, with all 3 timeouts, but I don't expect them to take it, being walloped by this. We should see Jarrett Stidham before this game is over. That is one thing for sure. We should see Stidham before this game finishes up tonight. 7:14 left to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 coming up for the Jets with the ball at the Patriots 45. Arkansas basketball isn't that bad. They were in the bubble last year, but just missed out on the tournament. I think they played an NIT. Short right pass. That one complete to Crowder. Once again gets out of bounds. What sport is Vanderbilt good at? They're good at baseball. I think they won the Baseball World Series this year. Let's see here. College Baseball World Series. I'll look that up for you guys. I know that's what Oregon State is really good at. They're good at baseball. Let's see. I'm just going to type up here. Who won the College Baseball World Series? Yep, Vanderbilt did in 2019. So Vanderbilt defeated Michigan 8-2 in Game 3 of the College Baseball World Series. So that's what Vanderbilt's really good at is college baseball. 6:50 left to go in this game. 2nd and 3 here. Darnold takes the snap from the gun. Back to pass. Passes left side. And it is deflected. Incomplete. J.C. Jackson came in tight coverage and broke up that pass. Made it an incomplete pass. 6:45 left to go in the 3rd and 3 coming up. So the Patriots will have to take on the Ravens very soon. Not next week, but the following week. November 3rd, I believe the game is on. They'll take on Baltimore. Baltimore's won 3 straight games, by the way. 5-2 overall. After there's a flag thrown. As Bell bounced off the pile, tried to circle around it towards the right. And there's a flag coming down late. 6:40 left to go. We'll check the flag. And that's another penalty by the Jets. Holding penalty by the Jets. Going to back them up more. Ryan Griffin, the tight end, commits the holding penalty. Everything that's gone wrong tonight has done so for the Jets. It's been abysmal to see this effort tonight on the field. 6:40 left to go in this game. 3rd and 13 for the Jets. Somebody just posted on Facebook that I'm friends with. This is awesome. The refs have more offensive yards than the Jets in total this game. 6:20 left to go in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation. Darnold gonna launch this one up for grabs as my stream just went up just a moment ago. And Darnold launches this pass down the field. And that one falls incomplete. So 4th and 13 coming up with 6:14 left to go in the 4th. So that pass falls incomplete down the right side. Let's see here on the replay as my stream broke up when I was looking at that. I'm streaming off a computer. Yeah, way wide. Was like 5 yards over the head right there. Robbie Anderson at the end zone, and Anderson was at the 5. 4th and 13 coming up for the Jets. They have a big fat 0 now on the scoreboard with 6:14 left to go. I cannot believe that there's still time left to go. And we're on the East Coast here, 11:10 p.m. at night. Lack Edwards back to punt this football away. Patriots back to return this punt. As that one goes to all the way to the 5-yard line, down at the 5 or 6 by the Jets. So that's where the Patriots will get the football back. Yeah, Vaughn, what in the world happened to Arizona basketball last year? Yeah, that was weird. They just weren't good at all. They finished, I think, 17-16. They just struggled all around. Injuries with Arizona. They lost a lot of their key players. And recruiting, they weren't really that strong. But this year, they should be back. They've recruited some big top 15 prospects for their freshman class this year for Arizona. So they should be back because they lost a lot of good players. Last year, they were supposed to be good. And just all together, the whole thing with, I think, Sean Miller just couldn't come together with possible infractions by college basketball. Brady takes the snap, passes short left side. That one complete to Jacoby Myers as he gets wrapped up at the 12 for a gain of 4. We're under 6 minutes remaining. Patriots just going to run this clock down on the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight as I call play-by-play of football action here. We're on Sportscaster and YouTube, 2 different platforms, calling play-by-play. 2nd and 6 now coming up for the Patriots. Hey, what's good, Zach? Thanks so much here for joining the channel. So 5.5 left to go in this game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Patriots just going to run out the clock right now with the ball spotted at their own 12-yard line. Brady under center, ace formation. Takes the snap, hands it off. Jet sweep over to Edelman, past the 10. Takes it upside, dives to the first down marker, and he appears to be short of that. Just a yard short. So at the 17, needed to get to the 18. Yeah, I guess so. Jarrett Stidham, Ryan, I guess he just doesn't exist right now for some reason. So he is just not into the game. Tom is still playing on the 3rd and 1 coming up for the Patriots at their own 17. Michelle in the backfield. Brady hands it off to Michelle. Michelle with the middle. Gets it. 2nd effort for the first down. Pinwheels forward to the 19-yard line, and he gets it. So this time still running on the clock. Under 5 left to go before I sign off. And yeah, feel free, guys, if you'd like to join me here. I'll be on Sportscaster right after this for Patriots post-game coverage tonight over there until around midnight or so. We'll go through the Patriots post-game coverage. Wasn't planning to do so, but looking at the standings on Sportscaster, if I do so for Sportscaster, I move up a spot if I do so, and that would help me out into the leaderboard. So that would be a big thing. Okay, we're into this game right now with a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. So Patriots with the football with 4:10 left to go as they ran the ball, and there was nothing there on the carry. Loss of 4 on the carry right there, so 2nd and 4 coming up. So Michelle going back 4 yards. Michelle, ooh, Sony is down. Sony is down on the field right now as he is receiving attention from the medical staff. So Sony Michelle is down, everybody on the field. Sony Michelle, oh man, he just got bounced back for a loss of 4. Landed awkwardly, looks like, on his ankle. Yeah, ankle right there. Landed really awkward on his. Sony Michelle, guys, is down on the ground. He cannot, he gets up. Okay, he gets up, he walks off the field with his own power. 3 touchdowns, a career high in a regular season game tonight by Sony Michelle. 19 rushes, only 42 carries. He just hasn't been able to explode the gaps, but the red zone volume is there for Sony. 2nd and 14 now for the Patriots as we approach the 4-minute mark left to go in this ball game. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well, as I call play-by-play here, football action on the stream. Brady from the gun takes the snap, screens it over towards the right side. They're still passing the football. That's an incomplete pass. It's an incomplete pass, that for sure. The gunner was tipped at the line of scrimmage. I don't know why you're passing the football here, guys. You got 4 minutes remaining. You're up by 33. Why in the world are you passing the football? Just move on, get to Cleveland here, and play your next game next Sunday at 4:25. So I'll have the stream for you guys next Sunday, 4:25, against the Cleveland Browns. I'll have it for you guys here on YouTube and Sportscaster. My next stream in general will be on my YouTube channel. That will be on Behind the Arc Basketball, my basketball YouTube channel. That will be Celtics against 76ers. That will be 7:30 p.m. on Thursday. And on my football channel here, Final Yard Football on YouTube, I'll have the next stream for you guys, the Thursday night game, Redskins versus Vikings. That could be a game that gets really ugly, too. 3rd and 14 coming up. 3:48 left to go in the 4th quarter. Just go from the shotgun and run an HB draw. Don't run anything stupid here, because if Tom gets hurt or something, going from the shotgun and he takes the snap and keeps the football and drops back to pass it, just run an HB draw right now for the Patriots and just punt the football away if you can't get it. 3rd and 14 coming up. See what they do here. 3:48 left to go in the 4th quarter. Tom from the I formation hands it up off the middle. Pass of 20. Burst of speed. And that is Damian Harris, the rookie, active for this game. Gets his first ever NFL touch. And takes it up the middle. Not enough for the first down, but I believe that was a gain of 11 or 12. So how about that? Damian Harris activated here. The rookie from Alabama gets his first ever NFL touch for a gain of about 11 on the carry. So Tom, most passing yards versus an opponent, 8,649 passing yards against the Jets. He only needs 2 more to tie Dan Marino, and just over 300 to get number 1 in that list. 4th and 1 coming up. Jake Bailey out to punt this football away. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. Bailey will punt this football away now. Jets back to return it here with 2:55 remaining in the 4th. Oh! They muffed the punt and the Patriots fall on it. Guess who? Matthew Slater falls on the punt right there, and the miscues continue all throughout the game tonight for the Jets. Ouch. 2:55 left to go in the 4th. This is a rough one. Matthew Slater falls on the punt as it was muffed, going up for it by Braxton Berrios, the former Patriot, by the way, who was released on roster cuts right before Labor Day to cut down from the 90-man roster to 53. He was cut. Yikes indeed, Ryan, right now. Yeah, Vaughn, Northwestern basketball, they were good like a couple years ago. I think 2016 they made it into the tournament, but they had like the longest tournament drought out of everybody. Stidham is in the game here, Ryan. So Stidham into the game, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Harris, the running back, no gain on the play. So Damian Harris into the game right now, wearing number 37. He's into the game. Jarrett Stidham is in just to take snaps and end this one. They're just going to hand off the football up the middle, and this game will be done. So 2nd and 10 coming up as we approach 2.5 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. Thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight, by the way, as I call play-by-play of football action, as we are on YouTube. We're on Sportscaster calling play-by-play of this one. 2:20 left to go in the 4th right now. 2nd and 10, Stidham under center from the I formation. He is the quarterback. Ball at the 30-yard line of the Jets. Stidham takes the snap. HB toss over towards the left side of Harris. Harris going backwards out of bounds for a loss of 4 to the 34. So Harris, too, that's a major loss. Stepped out of bounds. You just want to keep the clock going, guys, at this stage of the game. But Damian Harris stepped out of bounds on the field. Third and 14 coming up, 2:07 left to go in this game. One more play before the 2-minute warning since Harris stepped out of bounds. Thoughts on Wake Forest? Well, yeah, Wake Forest, their basketball team hasn't done that great. They're not too good this past decade. They were great, though, in the 2000s, though. Like 2004, I think they were seeded as high as AP #1 in the top 25 in 2004, 2005. Those were the prime years when I was growing up as a kid going through elementary and middle school back in, like, early to late 2000s. I remember Wake Forest was great. Clemson basketball last year just missed out on the tournament, Vaughn. So Clemson, I wouldn't say that Clemson sucks. They were on the bubble. They just missed out on the tournament last year, Vaughn. But Clemson is improving. Yeah, Clemson, I believe, was in the tournament in 2018, Ryan. Not 2019. They just missed out on the bubble. They were in the NIT, but they just missed out in 2019. 2018, I believe they were in the tournament. And they were one of those higher seeds. I think they were like a... I feel like they were like a 6 seed for Clemson back in 2018. But they were definitely in the tournament. So right now we're just on commercial break. 33-0. We have reached the 2-minute warning left remaining in this game, and then we'll sign off here. Tom's numbers look like this: 31 for 45 passing, a touchdown pass, a pick though, 249 passing yards, spreading the ball out to numerous receivers all over the place. That is, let's see here, that is 8 different receivers that's caught a pass to 9 different targets in this game. The leading receiver, I believe, is Edelman. I'll just take a look at the stats right now. Yeah, Julian Edelman, 7 receptions for 47 yards, leading the total here. James White, 7 receptions for 59 yards, 2 from the backfield. Philip Dorsett with a lone touchdown catch from Brady today, 26-yard in the TD. So, yeah, right now we're just on commercial break, and then we'll end the game. They just need to run out the clock. Yeah, Wake Forest football improving, back in the top 25 again, Vaughn. So that is a positive there for Wake Forest. Their football team has been improving, so that is good there for Wake Forest. Their basketball team, though, has just been rough the past decade in the 2010s here. In the 2000s, it was different, but here in the 2010s, it's just been rough for Wake Forest basketball. As far as Georgia Tech, well, that's another case here. Georgia Tech with their basketball and football programs. That is just a team that will crack under pressure, that really struggles. At the very bottom of the ACC is Georgia Tech now. And I remember Georgia Tech was nasty in basketball back in like 2005. Them in Illinois. Illinois used to be good in basketball in the mid-2000s. So right now, guys, we're just on commercial break. Patriots winning 10 straight division titles. We'll move on to 7-0. I think we all knew that the Patriots will move on to 7-0 since like the first quarter of this game. Now they're going to have to punt the football away with 2 minutes left to go. 4th and 11. Jake Bailey boots this one off. It goes... Oh, nice bounce. It goes at the 1. It goes backwards, though, to the 11, where it gets down in the play right there by the Patriots. What a punt, though, by Bailey. I thought that was going to go into the end zone where everybody was standing, but it went at the 1-yard line. Took a bounce back to the 11. Georgia Tech should be in the Sun Belt. Well, if you base it on this entire decade, they sure should be. If you take a look at Creighton, or no, not Creighton, DePaul. DePaul is the one for basketball. DePaul should play in a different conference for basketball, not the Big East, like something like the Horizon League or something like that, or the Missouri Valley Conference for DePaul. Some type of league like that they should play, and not the Big East, because they always finish last in the conference. 1st and 10, a minute 50 left to go. The Jets are still in the shotgun, still with the football. They hand it off left side. Stiff arm to Ty Montgomery. Takes about a 5-yard carry to at the 17-yard line. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part here to stream tonight, by the way, as I call it play-by-play. Next football game will be Thursday Night Football. That'll be Redskins against Vikings. That game could get out of hand, too. If you guys are new to the channel, feel free to hit that thumbs up before you go. Hit that subscribe button before you sign off as well. They take the snap. Darnold's pass. That pass broken up, almost picked off by Harmon again in coverage. That would have been INT number 5 if it was picked off. Patriots outscoring opponents by a 175-point margin. 223-48 is that margin. The most through 7 games since the 1920 Buffalo All-Americans. I had no clue that that was even a team back in 1920. The Buffalo All-Americans. Hey, by the way, I went to the Baseball Hall of Fame, not last weekend, but the week before in Columbus Day break. Did you guys actually know that Babe Ruth played for the minor league baseball team for the Red Sox? It was a baseball team in Providence he played for, and that was the minor league team back in 1914 that Babe Ruth played for. I had no clue that they had AAA baseball back in 1914, but they did. So that was an incomplete pass by Sam Darnold. 1:14 left to go here in this game. 4th and 4 coming up now. Bill going to get his second shutout of the year. 43-0 earlier in the season against Miami. Now they're going to get one 33-0 against the Jets. All around, incredible effort here. Bill is shaking hands to every player here, high-fiving along the sideline. He loves it. What a game. 10 days of rest. And this was not the grinded-out type of game at all. The Jets are going to have to punt this football away. Numerous punts, I believe over 10 punts in this game. This ball bouncing past the 30, 25, bouncing at the 20. And down at the 19. We'll have 1:03 left to go. The Patriots will down it, and that will be the ball game, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Before you sign off on the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button as well. I'll be back on the football channel here. Next game, Thursday Night Football, Redskins against Vikings. And then I'll be back for the Patriots game on Sunday, 4:25, as they take on the Cleveland Browns. They get Baker Mayfield coming up next. Patriots now with 18 total interceptions after the first 7 games this season. The record is 39, I believe, by the 1989 San Francisco 49ers. What sports are Georgia Tech good at, Vaughn saying? I honestly have no clue, by the way. That as Jarrett Stidham gets the snap, takes the knee down onto the field. 50 seconds left to go before I sign off. Look at the next 5 games here. It gets a whole lot tougher for the Patriots. At home against the Browns next week. Then they're at the Ravens. That's going to be a tough one on Sunday Night Football. At the Eagles after the bye in Week 11. Then they take on the Cowboys at home on November 24th. And then on December 1st, they're at Houston at NRG Stadium to take on the Texans. One more snap. Stidham gets another center. He takes the knee, and this one is the ball game. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, as this is Final Yard Football on YouTube here, as I call play-by-play of football action. You guys were awesome all throughout the chat tonight. By the way, the Patriots, from start to finish, what a game, picking off Sam Darnold in action tonight. 4 different times. It was just not himself. 5 turnovers by Darnold. 6 turnovers by the Jets as a whole. In this game, a muffed punt to add to that. Darnold's fumble. It's been one of those type of games like I've never seen in my life. Like, I cannot believe it. How amazing this Patriots defense is, but also how struggling Sam Darnold was throwing passes off his back foot left and right in this game. It was something that I just could not believe what I was seeing out there on the field tonight. But thank you guys for being a part of it on the stream tonight, by the way, here on YouTube. I'll be on Sportscaster for the post-game report in about 5 minutes or so. I'll go live once again on Sportscaster for the post-game. But thank you guys so much. This is a wrap here. The channel, as this is Final Yard Football on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and have a nice night.